Welcome to the Ministry in this 1,500 point game of Warhammer 40,000 8th edition. Couple of point outs first. Obviously I'm not sponsored by anybody, but if anyone's wondering, this map is by Deep Cut Studio. Got a nice desert theme one. And we've got some new objective markers. These little 3D printed, come already done in gold and black. They're weighted as well, so they're quite nice. They're from Umaguma. So if I remember rightly, I'll put a description in below, but you can find them on eBay and stuff, and I think they've got their own web store, and they're not massively expensive either, so I think they match with the sort of the Ministry style, so I thought they'd do very good, better than those poker chips I've recently got. So, oh yeah, and the scenery as well. This is the battle system stuff, which I've got a review on. Going to try that today, and we're going to open it up, and it's mixed with a bit of GW stuff. You can see the creators and stuff like that. So a good mix of stuff. And this setup, part of Cutter's Drift. So an old dried up mining colony, but you know, it still does produce some stuff, some maybe some core minerals or some water or something for the Imperium. That's a story we're having today anyway. And obviously there's an airfield or an air landing pad over here to extract some of the goods. I've pre-placed these objectives down. They might move before the game starts. I've just put them down to see, you know, what they sort of look like on the table, which is quite good. So we've got a good mix of stuff. Obviously people can get in the buildings, you can see through, there's doorways, probably not the best one there looking, but you know, and then you get down this light level. Some of the doorways are blocked, but some aren't. It's quite good. And today we'll be clashing. I was hoping to do a campaign idea with Tom and his cult and NIDS. So we're going to start one today, and it's the forces of the Imperium, or more likely the Astra Militarum, will be taking on the Genestealer cult. So the cult Uprising has begun. Cutter's Drift has gone silent. That can only mean one thing to Colonel Ironhand Straken, who will be bringing his Catachan today. And the reason I'm using Catachan is because I love Colonel Straken and Hawker, who just looks like Arnie. So they're the reason I'm using them. I normally use the Talon, as you can see by the desert stuff. That's why I got this stuff. But I think it just makes sense because I've got this guy. He's heard some stuff. He's sent his advanced scouts ahead. They haven't reported back, and to him that means only one thing. That the enemy is definitely there. So he's coming in. And with that, we'll take a look at my 1,500 points. Okay, so this is 1,500 points of Astra Militarum. We've got 2 brigades and a vanguard. Leading it is Straken. Get some better pictures here. There you go, there's Straken. He's got his stuff. I'm going to make him the warlord, why not? He should be. And with him as well, he's got Hawker, his buddy. I know he's not an HQ, he's an elite, so we'll go with that later. And there's a Primaris Psyker there, who's going to have Smite and Psychic Barrier. And the other 2 HQs are going to be a Tempesto Prime, who's got a Command Rod, and another Primaris Psyker, who'll have Sight, Smite, and I think Psychic Maelstrom, and the other one's got Night Shroud, and they've both got Psychic Barrier. Yeah, that's definitely the way I did it. So with the troops, we've got 3 units of 10 Catachans. The leader sergeants there have got, like, obviously chain swords. And then we've got another, with the other HQs there, we've got the other one. So we've got 3 squads of Scions. We've got a big squad with 2 volley guns in. And we've got 2 slightly smaller squads, 7-man squads with 2 plasma guns in. Chainsword and Sarges. And then we'll go into the elite one. So we've got some Ogrons. They're not totally WYSIWYG. They do have the slab shields, but they're going to be rocking the mauls for just a bit of punchy. And like we said, the elite. So there's Hawkers there. There's a priest with an auto gun. He's going to be there, and a tech priest Genestealer. This guy's going to have the Death Mask of Olianus as the relic, so he can regain D3 wounds. He's got a 4-up in gun, just to make it a bit different. I normally put it on a Psyker. Right, so we've just been interrupted to make coffee, but that's a good thing. So
it's important.
Yeah, so we've got the tank commander, who's going to have Punisher gun, all normal, heavy bolters all round. He'll be heading up the vanguard. 2 scout sentinels with heavy flamers, and then we've got a vulture. Now, I'm not a big fan of the Forgeo vulture. I like the guns, but I don't like the sort of middle bit. So I just converted up the Valkyrie to be the Punisher. So he's a bit of dagger, and we've got 2 hellhounds with heavy flamers and the flame cannons. So Straken is here. He likes a fight, and I think he should have one hell of a fight today.
I hope so.
Yeah, so do I. So we don't know what mission we're playing yet. We'll roll that up later. We'll let Tom set his stuff up. Well, I'll make the coffees, and then we'll see what Tom's brought. So a good mix. I wanted bodies, and I had to have these two guys and a flyer just so I could see get to the chopper. Get to the chopper! So I've got a feeling there'll be some sort of big thing to fight, and I want this guy to run in, kick his gun out of his hand, just say, no, nice. Get to the chopper! Which will be, if that happens, that'll be epic.
It's going to
auto win if that happens.
Fair enough. Just a sec.
Tom just sending nudes.
Sending nudes.
Right, so we'll have a look. Here's the cult.
Alright.
Wow, good. These are growing ever already. We're just saying it's been ages since we played, and obviously Tom's added bits and bobs here and there and stuff, so
we've eaten some biomass in the meantime, you see. I actually did get some wins, which was quite yeah, I've got a battalion and 2 vanguards today. One of the vanguards is an anointed throng, so that's paid for itself.
It's going to be that one, yeah.
And then the other vanguard is probably a HQ and then 3 elites. I think the Genestealers might have been in there just to fill out the spot. But the main battalion is the Patriarch, who has to be a warlord.
Yeah.
He's got warlord trait biomorph adaptation, so he just gets an extra attack and an extra strength, I think. So he's nice and tooled up.
And then we can see made from beyond and mental onslaught.
These psychic powers, because he's going to be getting in the fray anyway whenever he gets in.
I hope not, and you hope so.
Then 3 units of 2 units of neophytes who've got 1 stubber in each. They're just nice and cheap, and I filled out some points with them. 1 unit of the Brood Brothers, just because they were literally pennies, cheap as chips.
40 points in it, same as the God squad.
Yeah, pretty good. I did have a weapons team in it, but I just figured it's not going to come in that handy, just 1 shot missile thing, so you never know. It probably will.
Some games you can. I don't have many high strength guns, which we'll go over later, which might mean the Russ might be a tricky opponent for me, which is weird in a God list.
Kind of got a similar thing to shoot at, I guess. Well,
I've went all Daki.
It's going to be infantry shredding then. Then we have Acolyte Icon Ward, who's just given people some more survivability. We've got 1 assassin who has the sniper rifle. 1 assassin who's just got the knife. This little fella's his little knife, so ignore that sniper rifle. We've got a Nexus, just Nexus command point farm, and then we've got a Magus who has the mind control and the mass hypnosis. So he's going to be helping with that. Then 2 Goliath trucks, autocannon and stubbers, and then 1 Lehman Russ with the last cannon, battle cannon, and heavy bowlers. Alright, and then the big main. This is the main part of this
is the big
army.
punch.
Is the I haven't got 20 yet, but 18 acolytes with hand flamers.
I can see hand flamers a lot.
So they're going to be the main squad.
A couple of saws in there, is there?
No, ignore him. He's not like that.
So he's hand flamers throughout.
Yeah, which you can take with the rock saws apparently, because they're just like pistols. But
they're going to pop up and burn some stuff for sure.
Hopefully, I see lots of little men, so hopefully they're going to rinse through a few of them. But
these are going to look cool on the table. I know it straight away before they even go on. Just the way the colour and against the colour.
I think it looks like you've made my own little outpost.
They're going to look purely like the mining colony should.
Totally. The big fella here, the Abominant and the Biophagus. The Abominant's got the relic Amulet of the Void Worm, which means you can't overwatch him. And I think he causes some sort of scary fear stuff against him or something like that.
Great. Well, we know no fear.
And a squad of aberrants they've all got picks.
Power picks.
Yeah.
Nice.
And one of them's got one of the street signs, which is, I've taken out I think it was what they called Mechanorcs.
Big Orc Knob or Death Dread.
No, the big
Dreadnought.
Massive ones.
The Morganaut.
Morganaut, that's it. Took one out with him.
With a street sign.
Unreal.
Very good.
It was very lucky, but it was pretty sick.
Well, I've got a few vehicles here that he can go and wreck face with if he wants to. So we'll see. Well, anyway, I'll tell you what, let's get the mission rolled up and see what we're going to do. We'll get the army set up. I'm looking for this. I think it's going to be horribly brutal.
I think so, actually, both ways. We've both got ways of
similar amount of bodies, I think. Similar amount of bodies. So, like I said, I went without knowing what you're going to bring, because you could have brought loads of the trucks and tanks and stuff. I thought I'm just going to go the idea was that outpost to be gone. So these guys are purely in there to go close quarter fighting as much as I could, because I expected that anyway. And then we've got the chopper who's going to come in late and hopefully gun some stuff down. But yeah, we'll get these rolled up and set up and come back. I'm looking forward to this one, definitely. The armies are down.
Kind of.
Well, yeah, well, as much as it can be done with Genestealer Cult. So I've decided to start a unit of Scions up here. So we've got Spearhead Assault, which is the sort of 12 inches up this way, and an Arrowhead going this way, and one going that way. As you can see, the Genestealer Cult are somewhere down there. Yeah, opted to keep them on there just because if I didn't, stuff could be right up on my face early on. So we've got a good spread out here. There's an objective down here. There's an objective down there. We've got a little character bubble in the middle. I'm going to, like I said, I don't want to play this defensively. I want to play the mission. The idea is I come swooping up. I hope my cards tell us to do that. Because that's how I've set up. If they don't, I'm in big trouble. But anyway, that's it. In reserve, I do have the Tempestor Prime and the 2 Plasma squads of Scions, which I don't know if I mentioned before, is a couple of points. Each of these squads, the Sergeant had a bolt gun and a chainsword because we had some spare points. And in these squads, chainswords, the Tempestor had the Rod of Command, so you can do 2 thingies, 2 orders a turn. He's the Warlord, so you can heroically intervene within 6. There's something else I forgot to say as well, but I cannot really remember what it is now. It was something to do with yours, wasn't it? You'd said something.
Yeah, I was going to say it. So my cult traits are the Battalion and the Vanguard are Rusted Claw, and then the Anointed Throng is Twisted Helix.
Twisted Helix, so they're a bit different. Oh yeah, that was it. So these guys were bought in a Tempestus detachment. So there's 3 troop units, the Tempestor Prime and one of the Psychers. So on any 6s, these guys get access to the stratagem really, which is a bit like Auspex Scan. And they also get on any 6s when I roll a hit, I can get another shot with that weapon. Which doesn't happen very often, but it's just cool. It's a cool little bonus.
Guys, aren't they?
Cool. So the squad we've put up is the bigger squad with the 2 volley guns, just to give a bit of a defensive thing, because we don't know where any of this is. So I set up first with the option to go first or second. Tom set up.
Oh no, I had the option to go first.
Yeah, no, Tom won that roll off, and he chose for me to set up, for me to basically get the option to go first, yeah, because he wants to remain hidden, which looks cool. So I've got a couple of units, just to point out, that can scout move the Scout Sentinels before the game begins, when we know. So I get the choice to go first or second. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to go first. It seems right. Not that I don't know if it's tactically right or anything like that, but it just seems right that I should be coming in and not knowing what's going to happen.
Sweet.
So I'm going to go first. We'll let Tom has to pop these up at the end of my movement phase. Yeah. So we'll come back after I've done a big move for Astra Militarum. Turn 1. Oh no, the mission we didn't tell them. It was Strategic Gamble. Strategic. I tell you what, wait there. Where have I put my cards? Do. Right. Let's hope for some good cards. These are either going to be amazing game winners or terrible. Oh, right.
You can't get turn 1.
Hold the line. Well, no. Can't score hold the line turn 1. Oh my god.
Well, that's kind of what you wanted. You want to move out. They're opposites, I guess, but...
Well, can't score at turn 1. That realistically, I don't think I can get everything out, even if they... I could move, but... Right, not a good start. Oh, Kingslayer, right.
Okay.
Considering all your stuff can take wounds for do it right, that's... Well, I'll tell you, I'm going to have to gamble.
Yes.
Overkill. I think that's kill something with a vehicle, isn't it? Yeah, score 1 victory point. If a vehicle from me on, he kills a unit. I haven't got any Titanic, so that's not going to happen. So basically, if I kill a unit with a vehicle, I get 2 points because it's worth double.
Right,
and Kingslayer I'm going to keep in my hand. It's a good card. What a terrible draw turn 1. But we'll come back after my move and see what happens. So the guard have moved. These moved up before the battle begins, and then obviously moved again in my movement phase. I still don't know where anything is yet. We're going to do before and after. So Scout Sentinel with a heavy flamer. This guy's moved up. The tanks moved up. These guys, yeah, I'll move these up as well. Just to get in a bit of range, because range is a thing. Right, we'll finish pushing them up in a second. We're just going to get them around here. These guys stayed put. These guys did a shuffle this way. These guys popped out and come up here. The Psyker's pretty much shuffled or remained still. I can't remember now. Characters come over and sat in the crater with the bull guns. Like I said, I'm going to play it aggressively. I just want this to be a fun, aggressive game. The tank moved up half his move, so you can still fire his top gun twice. This little guy, obviously, like I said, moved up, so he's within 3 of that. So the 2 Sentinels have jumped early on the objectives. I don't have the cards, but that would have been nice. Means if you've got the cards, maybe there's some work to do. This one's moved up his full move, and the flyer's zipped over here, which gives him view of whatever these things are down here. So before moving to the cyclic phase, there's a before.
I'll put it back.
And this is the after. So we've got Magus and some troops down here.
Yeah.
This has got some guys in. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What, this?
Yeah.
No.
No, right. So that's empty.
Yeah.
Icon Ward, some more guys up here, and one of the snipers, who's probably the closest model to most of my army. I don't know if that was intentional though.
Well, when he pops up, I can play a stratagem to let him shoot. So
you're probably going to do that.
I'm probably going to do that.
We'll
let you do your psychic stuff.
Well, you do it now while you shoot. Before
Okay.
I don't think you might get. I don't think you can actually see a psychic. But
That's not actually there.
Yeah. So we've got another truck down there that has got guys in.
No.
No.
None of them do.
All right. Okay. None of them do. Right. So then we've got some more dudes down here. Obviously, there's an objective here, and the command point form character whose name I can never remember.
Nexus.
That's a Nexus. We've got a Russ sitting in a crater.
Yeah.
Good position there, because obviously I don't have much stuff that could probably take him on from range. So interesting, obviously, a lot of stuff still in reserve. The Patriarch, another Sniper, some Genestealers, some Baron, millions. Millions. So if Tom wants to play the strat, we'll let him have a think about it.
Yeah.
So the sneaky sniper is going for an early shot on Straken. He fears this guy so much. He's like, right, where's your sight, guys? But then he's like, right, I'm just going to go for Warlord.
Just go for Warlord.
He's going for an early shot on Straken.
So he gets to use a perfect ambush for free, which is very nice. So I might as well have a pot shot with him before he gets murdered horribly.
Exactly, might as well, yeah.
So that's one shot, heavy one, 36 range, which must be in range.
No, he's definitely in range.
And he's hitting on 2s. So here we go. That's a 1.
That is a 1, which we're talking about because you've got the kill team dice, where the kill team ones are a 6.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah, Tom deciding to leave it there. Knows he can't kill him, but doesn't want to start wasting points on something that was free.
Need point.
Right, so we'll go into my psychic phase. You might have... No, I think he's out of range, 24.
Yeah, probably.
So what we're going to try and do is do Psychic Barrier on the Lehman Russ to give that a... No, we'll try Night Shroud first. What's going to be more... Now, I'm going to have to think about what you're going to want to shoot. Right, we've had to think. We're going to do some Night Shroud on the Russ. Ooh, a 10. Nice. Goes off. So that Russ will be a -1 to hit if you do decide to shoot it.
Cool.
And we're going to do Psychic Barrier on the Russ. I'll try it. We'll double do it. A 7. Yeah, that goes off as well because it's only Warp Charge 6. So that's there. They can only do 1 power return. So that's their 2 powers gone. So that Russ is -1 to hit with a +1 armor save.
Ooh.
Keeps it nice and simple.
I'll not be shooting that, boy.
Yeah, probably that's the idea. A lot of other talks now, you may just choose to ignore it, but I think that's going to be one of my key units, I think. So,
definitely.
well, it depends. Depends what you come and hammer it.
-1 hit with
guns.
Shoots. Right,
just guns.
Nice.
Yeah. Right, so we'll go into the shooting phase. We might do a bit of small arms off camera. We'll see what's in range. This guy might just be in range of attack. Little bits like that are going to be quite tricky. But obviously the Sentinels will be out of range with that flamer down there because he's had to be at least 9 inches away from the blips. So let's measure up and see what's in range. Right, so we've done some orders as well. We give Hawkeye reroll 1s to hit because there's nothing really else in there. The tank commanders give himself reroll 1s to hit. And this squad had move because Straken can do 2 orders. And that's it really. So measure. This guy is within his Infernal Flamer range of the truck just, and that one luckily is within range of a couple of these guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with him. I'm going to go against these guys.
Cool.
Just because if you start taking some off, then I'm not going to be in range. So we've got 2d6 shots with his Infernal Cannon, which is 16-inch range. As a Catachan, I can reroll one of the dice with multi-fire weapons. Got 9 hits at strength 6. So just to point out, you did spend 2 CP to prepare position, so because he knows I've got to kill something, and there's some units not in cover. Obviously, these are going to be danger, and he wants to keep stuff alive.
That's what it is.
So got 9 hits on that squad, which would be quite nice. So wounding on 2s because it's strength 6, toughness 3.
T3, yeah.
So that's 8 wounds at -1. So the 6s or 6s, the 1s are Tyranid heads.
So they have
5 up armor, in cover 4 up, back to 5 up.
Well, no, because they ignore the -1.
For their thingy. Yeah, so they're still on 4 up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll be on 4 ups. Right, here we go. So 3
3-1,
dead.
so 3 are dead.
Nice.
Good roll.
Not bad.
Right, so his heavy flamer's out, which we knew that. So because there's no guys in, this next tank's going to go against this guy.
Oh, hang on a sec, sorry. There's a icon ward next to them.
Oh, for feel no pain.
Might be, yeah, so 3 feel no pains, isn't it? Hang on, 2 seconds. So sorry, 6,
alright.
3 6 up, feel no pains.
Yeah,
so save one of them, there we go.
So kill 2 guys.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
One back.
Next shot on the thingamajiggy. So 9, we'll keep that again. I should have 9 dice here. So I had 9 shots before.
And this is into the truck.
Yeah, so be wounding on 4s.
Not bad.
2, 4, 5. At -1.
-1. Ignoring the -1.
And then +1 because he's in cover.
How many was it? Sorry.
I think it was 5. 5.
Was it?
I think so.
Not more.
No, I think it was 5.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, if it was more, I've lost some. I'm pretty sure it's 5.
So 4 up save.
Yep.
3 up save because of the cover thing. Prepared for this.
Yeah, you've been 3 up. Yeah.
Right. So 5 3 ups. So drop 2.
Drop 2.
And then this also has a 6 up, feel no pain, rugged construction. So no,
So
drop
drop
2 wounds. Cool.
Right, so the Sentinel's out. Like I said, we'll have to measure up for some more guns now and see what's in range. We'll probably go with the Scions next because they're literally probably going to have range onto this unit here. Or they might have the truck. We'll see. We'll have to see.
It's like 2 chances for one.
We just popped, this guy's trying to get some command points back. He hasn't got any back yet. Obviously, just 1 around.
Yeah.
So down there, we're going to go the hotshot volley guns are the only things in range down here. But we will be -1 to hit because we moved. So we'll be hitting on 4s.
Ooh, that's good.
Normally 6s would be an additional hit, but it's not an unmodified roll of a 6. It's 6 plus, so they drop down to 5 technically.
Okay.
So we've got 1 miss, which would have been nice to get some extra. So we'll wound on 4s because it's strength. Actually, no, this one's strength 4, I think. So it's wound on 3s. The hotshot volley gun. Let me just check that for you because it's been ages since I used it. Yeah. Strength 4. The benefit of this is -2. So your thingy trait won't come into effect, but you are still
6 ups. Sorry.
Yeah. So you're in cover, so you go down to 4, -2, 6 ups.
So 6 ups. So
None.
No, and then 6 ups again.
Yeah.
No.
Wow, nice. They feel 6. I didn't expect that.
6 dead.
I expected to get like 2 or 3, so that was pretty good shooting.
Whoops. So I'll leave the leader in there.
Right, so we'll have to again look and see what's in range now. See what hawk I can see down here. I'm going to have to pause this and get right down. So Hawker is going to come down here into this. So he's hitting on 3s because it's assault, doesn't matter that he moved. And he's rerolling 1s because of the orders. So he's got 2 hits, strength 5, looking for 5s, at -2, none. We weren't expecting anything, but it's little bonus shots.
Yeah, why not?
Right, they've got very limited guns left now, so... While you can see them, I think this Lehman Russ has to put his Punisher cannon into the squad up there. This guy.
Right.
And his heavy bolters are all going to go... That's going to be 40 shots. So I have to go at the same target. I'm hoping I can do it with 40 shots.
I'm assuming you...
And his heavy bolters are going to go into the squad on the ground here. Because they're not in cover.
Yeah.
So... I'm going to roll 40 dice off camera.
yeah.
I'm going to roll 9 dice off camera. We'll total up the hits and wounds and come back. So the tank commander, I've done 7 wounds on these guys, and Tom rolled that and just lost 1. Epic. Good roll. That was a fantastic roll. So we're going to do with the 40, 20 plus 20 rounds into these guys. No, don't. Because you get a... I've got no minus on my guns. Okay. So you're on a 4 up save. Is that right?
Yes, yeah, should be.
Right, and we've done 20 wounds. Obviously, we're rolling off camera, hitting with his main gun on 3s, re-rolling the 1s because of the order, the heavy bolter on 4s, blah, 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 blah. Wounding on 3s, 20 wounds at no minus.
4 ups and then 6
4 up, 6 up because of the icon ward, yeah. So that's a pretty decent first roll.
Yeah, pretty
and
much.
6 ups, looking to wipe the squad for 2 points.
You've got them. Yeah, definitely.
Whew. So that's my gamble achieved.
Definitely.
That's good. So the vehicle killed something, so that's worth 2 points. And its first strike, so 3 points.
Nice.
Right, which leaves this guy open to do some shenanigans. It's literally, I think it's my last unit, apart from I may have a random auto gun down here that might be in range of tickling this or something, we'll see. So with that, what's this guy going to go at? I I think I'm going to continue to just pump shots into these guys and get rid of the troops, because they'll just eat up wounds for your character. So this guy, point out, he hits on 4s normally, 5s because he moved, but he does have strafe and run. So if there's nothing with fly keyword, which nothing does, I don't think, in your list, you can add 1 to the hit roll. So he'll be hitting back on 4s, and he's got a twin Punisher, which is 40 shots, and a heavy bowler. So we're going to go all guns into these.
Yikes. Go for it.
I've rolled pretty well with him. I'm due a bad hit roll, so that's why I'm just going all guns into that troop squad. Oh, yeah, all guns. I'll roll them off camera, and we'll see what we'll get. So some pretty epic hitting and wound rolls. Got 16 wounds, 1 off the heavy bolter, 15 off the twin Punisher. And you'll be looking at your iron cover, so you're looking for 4-ups.
4-ups.
Oh, that's a pretty good roll.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
Not bad. Morale, maybe if they do...
Morale might be a thing, yeah, because you've lost 6 altogether now.
Yep.
And I think, like I said, we'll measure up. There's an auto gun down there. I don't think he's going to be in range of anything, or if he is, we'll do it in a bit, because it'll have to be, probably this will be the only unit he's in range of. Whew. So we'll have a look. Well, let's have a little look. I think that's it. Right, so the priest was in range of this. He's just out of range of this guy, which would have been funny, but you couldn't kill him anyway. So anyway, we took a pot shot at the truck, didn't do anything. So I think that's the end of my turn. Yeah, it's definitely the end of my turn. So I've got first strike. I've got 2 points for killing something with a vehicle, which is 3 points. And that's it, I think. Obviously no effect on Kingslayer or anything like that. Would you a morale check here?
Yeah, so they lost 6.
I think the leadership's 7 on there.
I'll roll it. Ooh, yeah, might be...
Yeah, leadership 8 with the leader. So he's lost another 2 guys. There's 2 left in the squad, including the leader. So they're not dead, which is quite handy. He gets objective 1 for troops.
Yeah.
But thin them out enough. You know what, for a first turn, that's probably as good as I could have done with the guns I had in range.
It was brilliant, yeah. I'm looking really thin.
Well, I managed to kill a big troop unit, especially with all your I ignore -1s and all this shenanigans. And I didn't have a lot of gun in range, but I'm terrified of what's coming next. So anyway,
well, not
end
yet.
of my turn. Not yet, but I am terrified because it benefits you more. Though the more I spread out, the more gaps I leave.
That's true.
And at the minute, I'm pretty compact, but we don't know how long it's going to stay that way. So let's just get rid of my cards. Like I said, first strike, and we've got overkill for 2 points.
Yep.
So that's 3 points to 0, and we'll draw Tom's cards. Right, go,
Yeah.
we're doing it live.
Doing it live. Right, so domination. To control every objective marker.
The reason to check that is there's different ones, isn't there? There's another one like domination. I don't know if it's in that deck or the NID deck. It's like dominate, it's called, which is slightly
Is that
different.
not a psychic power?
No, I think there's this thing.
Think
Anyway,
it's a
I
psychic
think that
power.
might be getting gambled.
Defend objective 5. Have we got it? I
think
what one's
5.
that one? Because that.
Let's have a look. That is 2. I think 5's.
Nah.
I think no 4. It's there.
I think there might be a gamble coming.
Yeah.
And then claim dominion. That was controlled by. Ooh. So I think I'm gonna gamble these 2 because I don't like them.
Well, at the minute for this one, which is
That
got one
one's
by me,
possible.
is the Sentinels on one. The Sentinels on one down there, and obviously I've got some guys down there. But yeah, talking about my cards, 2 bad ones. But the benefit if you do get 2 bad is you get to change them. So it's bad, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah,
it actually worked for me.
Yeah. So let's see
what
if
you
it works
get.
for me. Defend 4.
Which was said, I think, is the Sentinel one.
Is it?
I think no 2.
Never mind.
Oh no, 4. Yay! So you've got to defend this one, which isn't going to happen. Which would be worth 2 points, and they're discarded. So it looks like Tom's really playing to get first strike.
Yes.
And get some bit of better positioning for next turn.
Get on.
Get an objective claimed by me. So maybe there's going to be some running shenanigans to go over here, and the Sentinel's going to be gone. I was debating in my turn boosting the front Sentinels just because I thought they're on objectives, and if you get them, they're going to be the first targets. I should have probably done, but
right.
Oh, it looks so cool. I'm just looking at your vehicle. Oh, right, come back after Tom's movement. So what? Tom's just deployed a strategy at the start of his movement phase to get D6 guys back for a command point.
Yep.
Can't remember what it's called.
I don't know.
Reinforce the ambush, something like that, whatever. So they've come up, and then them and the mags are hopping in the vehicle. I think there's the icon war going in as well.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So
just so people know where they've gone. They're not dead. They're not in the building under here or anything. They're all going to be sitting in the buggy.
Yeah. So there's 6 of them in there, and then the 2 guys.
and knocks Tom down to 6 command points. I'm still on 14.
Yeah, I tried to get one back with my Nexus, but didn't. So,
yeah. So
never mind.
Still keep going this turn, though. He hasn't got one back this battle round. Yep. And I've got no farming abilities, so... right, we'll let you crack on, yeah?
Movement, sorry.
So this guy's... Tom's card really needs to take this objective. I think this is target number 1.
Yep.
So this is zip round here. 12-inch move's pretty good, so it's within 3, ready to take all that. That guy stayed still to bring the full weight of fire to bear. We just took the top off here so you can see these guys are operating the comms channel and everything, so both units have dropped into the cover.
Was they saw these guys get absolutely shredded and went, nah, let's get back inside.
We're not having any of that. The guys you saw jump in here, the truck then moved round here.
Yep.
Right up into the mix, so it's got line of sight on the Sentinel as well, and then some fire support. Or just start mixing it up down here. And that's it, yeah. So your Psyker can't cast any because he's in a vehicle.
Psyker, no,
so left it out, so straight into the shooting phase.
Yep. We'll start off, I think, just with this guy. He's going to just take another shot at
the warlord again.
Actually try and hit him this time. Hey! There we go.
Right, so the Sanctus is hit. He's got a strength 4, so he wounds Straken on 4s. Straken's a bit tougher.
Right.
It is a wound, it's -1.
-1.
So Straken's 3 up normally, 2 up into cover, but I don't get cover saves from you. So he's still at 3, -1 for your gun is a 4 up. He's saved.
Right.
On a 5.
Right, so next I think we'll start off with this one here. He's just going to put everything into the Sentinel, so twin autocannons and a heavy stubber.
Do you want to do the autocannons first? 4 shots?
Yep. So 4 shots, he'll be moved, so he'll be hitting on 5s. So nothing, and then the stubber is 3 and hitting on 5s.
Yep.
So 2 hits.
2 hits, yeah.
-1.
You need a wound, so 5s.
Sorry. 1 wound, -1. That's
definitely a wound gone through, so he's down to 5.
Cool. Then we'll do the same again with this truck.
Yeah. All guns again?
Yes, it's also going to use its cache of demolition charges, which I never get to use, so I'm kind of buzzing about this. It is, however, 6-inch range, so it's only going to be this bad.
We'll come back and do them after you've done the shots over here. So the dudes inside are going to throw all the bombs at the Lehman Russ, and these guys are going to
shoot at the Sentinel.
So 5s.
Yes, 5s for the autocannons. Nothing again. And then 5s for the stubber. 1.
See, the stubber does it again.
5. Nope. And then open topped. All of them are gonna, I guess, have to shoot at this guy.
Yep.
Really. So
let me grab some dice so we don't forget the wounds. And yeah, we'll crack on. So all your guns from the guys inside as well are going at this. Yep. So we've got 12 lasgun shots, saving the bombs till last. Yeah, 12 lasguns coming in, hitting on 4s. Rapid fire range for the 6 guys.
Not bad.
Nice. Wound on 5s. We've got a couple of pistol shots to come in as well.
So
nice, 2 wounds. Do you want to do your 2 pistols as well?
Yeah, so these hit on 3s.
They do,
so
good.
2 hits, and then wounded on
5s again.
6s. No.
Yeah, because I'm T5 with a Scout Sentinel. If it was an armoured Sentinel, you'd be wounded on 6s.
So just the 2.
2 wounds, so this guy's got a 4-up save. Oh.
Nice!
In it to win it. In it to win it.
Annoyingly, that means I'm going to have to put the some of the tank shots into it then.
You could charge it because you didn't advance with that tank.
I'm thinking,
you may not want to, but it might be.
No, I think I might have to, just in case. Tell you what we'll do.
Demolition
charges. Yeah. So it's.
Hope these don't auto hit.
They are assault D6, I think. So they're not. You don't get.
Yeah. So he's got D6 shots from the demolition charges.
2.
Are you CP in that?
No. So.
You'll be hitting on the BS of the guys, won't you? So
hitting on
4s, yeah. Well, it's not heavy weapons, so you're not getting any minuses.
Skill 4, yeah.
It will be 5s, but you got it 1 hit anyway because I'm -1.
It's assault.
Yeah, no, it's a night shroud.
Oh right, yes, you put the thing on in it. So
strength 8, so teeth 8, force to wound.
Get in. It's -3.
So technically we'll go to -2 because I'm also got the protection on. So it's a 5 up.
5 up.
Yeah, -2, that's right, isn't it? You're yeah. No, so it goes through.
Just D3.
So for 2 damage, so it knocks him down to 10 wounds.
That's OD.
And then we'll have a think where Tom wants to put this. Yeah. Right, so battle cannon, humming and hard, long time. Didn't want to waste all the shots, but he's going to have to go battle cannon here with both times for the grind advance. Last cannon, heavy bolters. He hasn't moved anyway. We're going to come down against here.
Yep.
So do you want to start with the last cannon?
Yes, we'll start with the last cannon. So hitting on 4s.
4 up.
Get in.
Yeah, wounds on a 3.
Wounds on a 3. Wait.
Wounds, I'll get a save of a 6. Oh!
Shut up.
Oh, yeah, baby!
Damn you, Jim! The heavy bolters into it as well. 4s.
Wow.
That's canny.
Where's your gunner come from?
I don't know. He was on your team a few weeks ago.
Maybe that's it.
These will be 5s.
5's doing, yeah, T6. So
there you go.
None.
Now, and then the battle cannon, so it's 2d6.
2d6. Are you CP in that number 1? That is, just to point out again, the Tyranid sign here is 1. You haven't spent any CPs on a reroll yet.
Tell you what, I will, because I might be able to get it back with the next
I will go for it, man.
So I am now down to 5.
That's better. So 9 shots. Do you get the point back?
Excellent point. Yes, I do.
2 6s in a row. Look at that.
Don't even change it.
I shall stop giving you advice.
7, 8, 9 shots.
9 shots, hitting on a 4.
6, 9 shots, hitting on 4.
Good luck, little fella.
Not terrible.
Wounded on 3s.
Wounded on 3s.
Oh, 3.
-2. -2, yeah.
So 3 saves of a 6. Can I triple 6 in? No, none. Okay. So 3d3 damage.
3d3 damage.
Oh, he's gone.
Hey, get in.
He's gone. As soon as that's
Had to be done.
Does he blow you up, Ski? So he does blow up. This guy's just out of 3 inches, so we'll do a wound on the truck, which is a nice little addition.
I do, however, get a 6-up rugged construction.
So we 3 6s in a row. We don't do a wound on a truck.
We've summoned the devil, dude. Right.
So that's your first strike. You definitely needed that. We'll see if anything else goes off, but obviously you've also got the objective, so that's going to bring you back into the game massively.
Yeah.
Which you did need, like you said.
Charge phase.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge me
truck. You mental case. Into the Russ.
Into your Russ.
Well, I'm going to pay some CP to do defensive gunners, so I'll be hitting on 5s.
I've already declared it, so I guess
that's fine. Yeah, the only thing is, I think I need to. If you're going to go in and stop it shooting, I might as well try and get as much shots off it this turn as I can.
Fair enough. Yeah. Should I just roll my?
Yeah. So you pretty much
see if I can get in for.
You want like 4 more. Oh, he's definitely in. He's definitely in. Right. And it's just the Russ, yeah. So we're knocking down to 5 wounds, 3 wounds taken. Fail these armors and need rugged construction.
Yeah.
So he's in combat, which will silence the Russ, which is a very good move.
So D3 attacks. For 2, he'll be hitting on
probably 6s in most cases.
Nothing.
No hits.
There you go. And then you can do the same back.
Russ, I think the Russ gets.
He's higher. Yeah.
Is it 3 attacks?
3 attacks, I bet.
I'm gonna just roll it. I think I got a hit.
Yep.
I definitely got a wound.
So 4-up save.
I don't think there's any minus.
And then a 6-up rugged construction. No. Down again.
So yeah, down to 4 wounds. So at the end of that turn, Tom's going to score first strike.
Yeah, and it was... if you control... It's D3 victory points, actually.
So it's D3 doubled for claimed dominion. Because it would be this one. So D3 times 2.
Right.
Oh, 6. 7 points for Tom. 7 points for Tom against my 3. Very nice. Very tasty. Right, we're going to go into Astra Militarum. Turn 2. Draw my cards. Right, defend 5 and big game hunter. Oh, you're 7 points ahead. And you know what it is? They're both scoreable, so I need to keep them. But I was just saying, they're going to be a big target for your droppy dudes next. We've got a Goliath truck if I pull out a combat on 4 wounds, which should be smashed to bits, let's be honest, by the end of this turn. So I'm going to keep them. And I've still got Kingslayer in my hand. Tom discarded his other cards, so he's going to draw 3 fresh ones.
Next turn.
13 command points to Tom's 6. Let's go and finish my movement and see what we can do. Right, we'll let you decide. So in the movement phase, no, well, whether you die or not anyway. Yeah. These guys stayed still. These guys stayed still. Oh, sorry, we haven't moved this guy. I'm going to move this guy up here, just so you can see other targets an inch away from an enemy model. Like that. These guys huddled around here. I know I've got defend 5. I also brought the second squad back a little bit in a sneaky chain, so within 3. So we've got 2 squads on it. The tank fell back. I need to roll to heal it with a tech priest at the end of the movement phase. Tell you what, we'll do that now. For D3, for 3, so he's back up to full. These all pushed forward, an inch away from this guy. The sentinel moved around a little bit. The Psyker sort of moved around here. This tank moved up here, got him in view. This tank moved down here. So we'll cover the psychic next. Right, psychic phase. Smite. Both went off on a 5, then a 6. I used the CP to get the second smite off. Both caused 3 mortal wounds. Tom didn't pass any of his stuff, so it's definitely dead. He's debating blowing up automatically, are you?
No, I'm going to spend the point to blow it up, and then because you spent a thing...
You get to see if you get them back, yeah?
So 2 chances at it. No, not yet.
So he doesn't get any CP back this battle round.
But everything within 6 gets D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah, go for it.
Should we just go around?
Well, I tell you what, roll for your guys in it first, and then we'll do this off camera because there's too many. I've got lots of units.
8. So there's 8 inside.
And then you get the benefit of deciding if you get any ones, who's died. So one,
just the one
person.
guy.
Yeah, one person. Right, we're
So
gonna.
there's only 5
We'll let Tom roll because there's lots of dice, and we'll come back. Right, Tom, you cheeky monkey. So we've took a wound on Straken, 3 on this guy, 1 on this guy. Tom switched these dice because he did 2.
I was doing
1. He said, right, get rid of it. Then he did like 3, 2, whatever, and 3 of this squad as well. So we'll remember that for morale. Because it could be a thing.
I remember which one was my weighted dice, that's what I remember.
That's what it was. So, for the orders, we've done first rank, second rank fire on this squad. And we're going to give the tank commander, I'll do strike and shroud, which means you can shoot and fire his smoke, because he's not going to be able to do it at any other point. May as well do it now. And we'll give the reroll ones to hit, I think, on Horga again. There's nothing really... Yeah, I'm not going to do it on himself, there's no point. It would be good though in case like the chaff died, then I could plasma gun your magus and get a reroll ones, but...
He's not that tough.
Yeah, no, well, we're going to just do it on this guy because he's got 3 shots anyway at strength 5. And I think that's pretty much it for the orders. So, yeah, let's move into the shooty phase. So that was it was good. I got rid of the truck, which will get us a big game hunter. But on the bad sense, it also damaged pretty much every character I've got on the field. Right, so let's start with this bad boy, doing all 40 shots, plus the heavy bolter down into there, right? Again, I'm going to have to roll this off camera, just too many dice. So we killed 1 with the heavy bolter, was it?
Yeah.
And we've done 12 wounds with the thingy, so Tom be saving on 4s with the twin punisher.
Not terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, and then another
6.
6, that's 7, should be 3 guys left. I'll take that, because that means basically you'll lose, unless you roll a 1. You pretty much be losing whatever on thingy. So this guy, I'm going to do some flames into the sniper and get rid of him because my stuff now might be visible if he pops out and I've got characters wounded. So 2d6 auto hits. I'm going to reroll the 2 and hope for better. We got a 6. 9. Very good. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is he toughness 3 still, like everybody else?
Yeah.
So 2's to wound. So 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds at -1.
-1, and he gets +2 to his cover instead of 1, so he'll be on. What's he say?
Be on 3 ups. He'd be a 5 up armor.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, so he's saving on 3s because of his ignore the
9
-1s. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
He's just tanked a lot. He's just eating flame. Right, we've got D6 for the heavy flamer.
Yeah.
So 4 hits from that.
This will do it in 1, won't it?
And we've got 3 wounds. Can't kill him. Same again, it'll be the same save roll. He's dropped, yeah, he dropped 2 this time.
2.
Probably down to 2.
He's down to 2, yeah.
Very tasty, very tasty. I don't think anything else can target him. So what we're going to do, we're going to move around here. This guy's going to go with his heavy flamer against the neophytes, I think they're called. It's 4, I'll keep that. Because of the Catachan, they can re-roll a random one. So 3's to wound. We've got 3 wounds, so ignore the -1, but you're not in cover. So 5s.
Yeah. So save 1, 2 dead.
You've got an Icon Ward there though, so you can do 2 6-ups.
That is, thank you.
You're welcomes. Yeah, so just 1.
1, guys. It's a good job you're about, you.
Well, I'm honest. I like to keep it honest.
I appreciate it.
And then what we're going to measure up, I think these guys will do some shots in las guns, because they're far away. And then we'll move back because the Ogrins will be throwing bombs and all that kind of junk. So we'll go and measure up down here. Yeah, so the back squad advanced. So they'll not get to shoot, but the first rank, second rank fire squad will get to open up. That's a lot of dice. So we're looking for 4s. Here's not many. So these will wound on 4s. That's nice. And the sergeant, who's got a bolter but isn't in rapid fire range, gets a shot. He hits, he'll wound on a 3. No. So the bolter doesn't wound. The
6.
holy bolter, 6. No minuses, so 5 ups.
5 ups.
Nice again, and 2 Eigenmodes. These guys are eating bullets like there's no tomorrow. Oh, another one. Well done. Right, we've got 2 las pistols from the Psychers.
Rusted claw, man.
2 hits. I don't know what that is. It's a wound. So another 5 up from the chaff guys. Oh, will you stop making your armor saves? Right. Apart from millions of little bits, let's do payback. Payback from Hawker. So 3 dice, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. They all hit. Wounding on 3s. It's 2, but these are at -2.
So there'll be 6 up saves.
Oh, no, cover. Saves. So 2 are dead, but 2 6-ups.
Saves. No,
so he's got rid of 2.
I'll leave the leader, I guess. Yeah.
And we'll do the auto gun from the priest. He's got 2 hits. Actually, I'll double check. He may have a ballistic skill of 4. I'm pretty sure he has, so he's got 2 misses. The Ogrins will throw a bomb.
Should I just remove them?
No, it's like D6. It's only some 4. 3. Hitting on 4s, I believe. Oh, okay. I think that's 2 wounds. I don't think there's any minuses on an Ogren bomb. Just let us have a double check.
Yeah.
Because it's like a big bomb, it's called, or something. A frag bomb. Yeah, no minus, but it's strength 4.
So 4 ups. 1 save.
It's 5 ups, isn't it? Because they're not in cover.
No, they get if it's no thing, then it's
a +1 to the save. Yeah, so 2 saves.
So
1 failed, sorry, and 1 6-up.
1 6-up.
He's eventually got him, which leaves Straken free, which I said might happen. Should we shotgun? Because shotgun to the face looks better, doesn't it?
Please do it. Well, do whatever's best.
We'll see. I want a shotgun. So the tech priest is going to las pistol at the magus because he's too far away for a grenade. He hits, he wounds. Be a 4 up if he's from that detachment.
No minus, yeah.
No minus.
Let me just also get the feel no pain as well.
Yeah.
Right, so 4 up. Nope. And then the 6 up, feel no pain. Nope.
No, so the magus just took
down
the wound.
1. We're
going to plasma pistol you with Straken, which is weird, isn't it? I said it'll get to that. But we're not going to overcharge. He has missed.
Sweet.
He's definitely missed because he's ballistic skill 3. I know that for a fact. The Lehman Rush can't shoot, which means we've got these guys and this tank down here. Right, we're going to have a good think about this. Because I'm not sure distance-wise who's closer. There may be a couple of guys with las guns close to the icon wards and stuff, but the truck's probably in the way. That kind of stuff. Anyway, I'll tell you what, this guy can't go against much else, so he's going to go all guns into that. So we've got 2d6 from the Inferno Flamer. I'm going to keep that. D6 from the Heavy Flamer. I'll just keep that as well. Not reroll any of them. Your toughness 6, did you say?
D6, yeah.
So we've got 9 dice. We've got 4 dice wounding on 5s. We've got 2 wounds there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 2 so far, and these are the wound on 4s. 4. So and is this the -1? Is this the -1 ignorer?
Yeah.
We might as well do them all together. Yeah, 6 saves.
6 4-ups.
Ooh, 5. 5 ruggeds.
Then 5 rugged constructions. No, 5 wounds gone.
So he's got 5 left, does he, don't know?
Yes.
Right, let's measure some distances over here. So down here I've done a lot of careful measuring, and basically the last guy couldn't shoot the magus if he wanted to because that's like a ½ mil closer, but they're all closer to these than that, if that makes sense. We've measured it, we've definitely measured it, there's no shenanigans going on. So what we're going to do, all the normal las guns, the first sort of half guys as well are in rapid fire. We're going to go against the icon ward, and we're going to try and tickle some wounds off that tank with a hotshot volley gun. Simply because I think down here I've got units I'm going to charge anyway, so we'll do that. We'll do the hotshot volley gun, so we're hitting on 3s. Any 6s will get an additional shot.
Nice.
So nice. So I'll tell you what, I'll pick that 2 up which missed, and I'll roll it again. So we've got 8 hits out of 8 shots, which is nice. I'll be wounding on 5s though, strength 4 against toughness 6. Oh, nice. 4 wounds. Oh, I think you've got 5 left. With that, I would say there's a chance, but it's at -2. -2, yeah, 1 damage.
6 up saves. Nope, and then 6
up ruggeds.
Rugged construction.
Yeah, 1. So he's dropped 3, so he's down to 2. I said I'm trying to tickle a couple of wounds off him. Right, I need to. We'll remeasure exactly how many are in rapid fire. We'll be shooting at the icon wards. We'll be hitting on 3. 6s will generate an additional 1. Blah 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 blah. Right, so we've got 9 shots all together. Fantastic. They miss. We've got an extra one with a 6. Hits. I'll be wounding on 4s, because I believe you're T3. So we've got 3 wounds at -2.
3 wounds at -2, so they go straight through.
So he's got 3 diddly diddlies. Wow,
Hey.
his icon, you know what it is? He's definitely that icon.
Definitely made his points.
It's not fake designer gear, that icon, is it?
Nope.
I think he's passed about 15. Right, with that being that, and that being that said, I think what we'll do is we'll declare some charges. So the Ogrins will go in first against both units.
Yeah.
You've got lads pistols and stuff. 4 inches. I'm going to have to use a CP, I think. Oh, the Ogrins don't make it in.
I will shoot my pistols at them.
Yeah, okay.
Where's one hit?
You got to hit 5s.
Yeah. Nah, no
ones. I was just seeing if I'll get other people round because I might have to.
Ooh, that's awkward.
Well, it's scuppered a plan for sure.
Yeah.
The thing is, does the priest go in and try and kill the magus with a wound? You know what? The priest is going in.
Yeah.
Try and kill the magus. 6 inches.
Ooh,
I don't think he's made it. Can Overwatch
it. We're going to do the icon one as well.
No, just the magus for the priest. I don't think
just the one shot back.
Get around. And I don't think I can fit through with anybody else. So that I hummed and hawed, didn't I? I was like, I might shoot the magus to get rid of his psychic power, and then I was like, nah, he's probably going to be dead in the charge phase. The sentinel's only got 1 attack as well, so I can't kill him. Interesting.
What about that squad of guys?
The squad of guys could go in, but you know what? They're going to have to. I think they're going to have to. They were there to shore up the defence, but I cannot let... This guy can control weapons and stuff, so... Yeah, they're going in, because I don't fancy you taking control of the Punisher cannon. No, they're not in! Not in! 3 failed charges.
Who are you, me? I'm the one who fails the charges.
Damn! Yeah, you got to Overwatch them as well, see if we can get another...
Yeah.
The guy's just going...
both, or...
Yeah, I would have went both, yeah.
Nah, nothing.
You guys going just full auto, see? Boom, 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 boom. Right, so that could have went better. I think that's the end of my turn anyway.
What about with this charge or not? Or
Nah, I'd rather you charge me because I'm auto hitting with a flamer. So anyway, I've doubled up down here.
Wow.
He's fell over. That was a whiff chargey phase. Got 1.4 big game hunter.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to defend objective 5 with a couple of squads now, so that's good. But you are on 7 points to my 4.
Yes.
So I need this defend card to come off to bring me 6 to 7. And we'll see what cards Tom gets for his turn 2.
Yep.
Right, bad to worse for the guard because these are 3 really good cards for Tom. So kill something with no prisoners.
Kill a character.
And I've got loads of guys there in your sniper still available. Plus there's characters everywhere. Wounded. And overwhelming firepower has killed something. So really good cards there. Let's come back after he's moved. Just to point out, we did do the morale. These guys passed and Tom rolled a 2.
Lost 1 down here.
So he lost 1. That could have been better for me. Could have got rid of them all. But just seems like that was I did okay scoring the card, but that was not a good turn for the guard. Obviously took a lot of wounds from the characters. Your sniper's still around. Passing all those saves. I think it was 8 saves, wasn't it? That was really immense. Lucky. That was immense.
Might be the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me.
I think you've just had the luckiest turn. It wasn't even yours. Yeah. So anyway, let's go into the movement phase. See where you are after this. It's a trap! It's a trap!
It was a trap!
So, right, these guys did is it called perfect ambush?
No, it's the lying in wait strategy.
Lying in wait,
so they get to pop up 3 away.
Well, just over 3 away. So they've snaked around here. There's a couple of guys. Well, these 4 guys are closer to Hawker than they are anybody else for some flame shenanigans. Then Tom, we could have used the strat to shoot with them, but let's be honest, he's probably got more than enough hand flamers to get rid of them anyway.
I think so.
These guys all popped up just over 9 inches away from all these units. These guys used that's
the perfect
ambush. So they just Tom spent all his CP, got 1 back when he did that strat, which allowed him to get a CP reroll because he got 1 inch on this and then rerolled and got a 5. So they popped up just over 4 away. These other guys are down here. So we are surrounded.
Yeah.
It's a trap, it's a trap.
It is indeed a trap. And then at the end of the movement phase, my Biophagus will do his Biophagus roll. Sorry, I'll get a thing. So within an inch, he's going to do it on the
big
Abominant.
Yeah.
On a 1 and 2, well, it's a D3. So on a 1, it's +1 strength. On a 2, +1 toughness. 3, +1 attacks. So
stronger.
+1 strength.
He's
and
stronger.
He's already twisted helix, so that means he is +2 strength.
Yeah. So he's big and strong.
Sick.
That is sick.
Right. Yeah, that's
right. So psychic phase.
Done. Psychic time.
Let Tom have a think because he's got a billion options. Oh, we'll just cover the other bit. Everything around there stayed still basically, and these guys just hop around here to get a bit further away. put a bit of distance, because obviously his idea is there'll be troop units coming in here. So we're going to measure some distances and come back with some psychic shenanigans.
Let's go.
So he's starting off with a Magus, using a mind control on the Leman Russ. He can't see, I know it doesn't need line of sight, but his little staff can see over. So he needs a 7. We are within deny range.
Needs a 7.
It's a 7. You know what? I'm going to attempt to deny that.
Might as well, yeah.
Because I don't fancy having 29 strength 5 shots. It's denied.
Cool.
We've got 1 deny left.
Right. Well then, because he only gets to use 1, we'll go over to our Primarch here.
Primarch.
Patriarch.
He's Patriarch.
He's going to use Might from Beyond on this squad of Aberrants.
Yeah.
So he's looking for
7.
A 7.
I hope you get a double 1. I need some luck this turn.
That's a 10.
It's a 10. You know what? That looks too strong to deny anyway, so I think I'm going to have to let it go off.
So that's on them. They have +1 strength and +1 attacks, which is just crazy. Then I will do Mental Onslaught. I think I'll do it on your Bogrins,
yeah. Yeah, 6 to cast here. Doesn't go off on a 4. You've got no CP. Out of curiosity, would I have stopped the other one? I wouldn't have stopped it.
Right, that's it.
Boo.
Done.
Right, shooty McShooty face coming up.
Shooty time, I think.
So we've done some small arms off fire. This guy's fired his pistol. They've fired pistols. Down here I've fired nothing's happened. So down here we're going, the sniper's going to shoot at the Ministerium priest. We're going to actually with it. Let's make sure you can see him. So the Ogren's shield just enough to let him see the head, which is good. Well, good for Tom, I suppose.
They just need 2. Yeah.
He's hit.
Is he a psyker?
He's not, no.
He's not. Right.
No, he's
That's
just
fine.
a crazy guy that likes to chant hymns.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, so he needs a 3 to wound. I'm only toughness 3. It is a wound. What's the minus?
It's -1.
He'd be on a 4 up because he's got his Rosarius. Do I take it? Do I take away there? Because you've got overwhelming firepower, haven't you?
He's dead.
He's dead either way. I need a 4. You know, I'm going to go for it. No, he's dead. He's dead. So drop me to 11 CP.
I will also try to get that back. Oh no, I already got one back this round.
Yeah, I've got it back this round,
so that's him dead. That's 1 character. That's good.
It's 1 cheap unit. That's where the snipers come in and really shine when you can start. That big explosion, like I said, was a bit bad for me. Right, so it's cooking time. So we're going to do these 4 into Hawker, who's got 1 wound left, and the rest are going to go into this squad.
Yes.
Or you're splitting it into.
No, just the 1 squad.
All into this squad, right? So
we'll do Hawker on screen, and I'll do the rest off screen because that's going to be a lot of dice. So 4d6 automatic hits. Not bad. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So 10 auto hits, wounding on 4s.
Nice.
4.
5.
5, let me grab some dice. 5 save, there's no minus. 5 saves of a 4 up. Oh, he's dropped 2.
That's 2 units.
Can't do any get back to the chopper.
The chopper's messed off, isn't it?
Burn his tattoo off. Got a tattoo of an Imperial Eagle on his back. Look at that. No, that's good going. That's smart play. And then we'll roll to see how many hits we get off these and come back with a wound roll.
There you go.
Right, Tom, unsurprisingly, was it 48 hits?
I think it was
29 wounds or something like 30 wounds. Yeah, surprisingly, the 10 men are gone.
Yeah.
I actually did make a whopping load of saves in the first sort of half batch, but then they definitely just give up. So I think there's just the Russ and the truck left. We'll let them have a think.
Yeah.
Right, the Russ is going to start trying to pick on the plane, so he's got 2d6 with his main battle cannon.
2d6 battle cannon shots.
9, very good. He will be hitting on 5s because we're flying. None. Well, look, I need a bit of luck now this turn.
That's fair enough.
I had a bad my turn, bad cards. So we've got Las Cannon hitting on a 5. If you want to do that one, it's easy. 1 dice. Yep. That does hit. Wounds on a 3. Doesn't wound. Tom's out with CP.
The cannons, the thingy.
Yeah, 2 hits and 5s from the heavy bolter. 1 wound at -1, so we're looking for a 4 up. No, so we do take our first wound.
Shouldn't have done it.
Tom's got to decide where this guy, because I think he hits on 6s now, so he's obviously not going to go for the flyer. So he's going for the guard squad with this. So
we're hitting on 6s.
Yeah, because he didn't move either.
Yeah. So nothing there.
Nothing, and then the stubber.
No.
No good. So that's the end of the shooting phase.
Yeah.
Pretty devastating one. Do you want to nominate some charges?
Definitely.
These just, if people want to know, these can't charge as part of the strat, so they can't go up. So where we're starting?
I think we're going to start. We might as well just get these into this this guy.
Yeah.
Or do I try with this guy first? Because you can't overwatch.
I
might as well try with him first. Probably
into both
of them, because you
right,
can't shoot him.
Roll some dice, see what he gets.
And then these are going into him. These are going to charge him and then...
I was going to say you may want to wait and see. Because he might not get in, so...
Right.
We'll measure some distances. We know these guys are like 4, something like that. But we're not sure on the big guy because the sentinel might be a bit further away. But we'll let Tom roll the dice and see where he wants to go.
Yeah.
So this guy's 9 inches away from the rust to get right down here. 10 inches away from the sentinel.
And
I
no
can't
overwatch,
well,
I might as well try with him first.
I couldn't anyway with the sentinel, it'd be out of range, so yeah. 9, so we can get to the rust. So tag the rust.
Definitely going in there. And then we'll do these guys into
just the rust?
Yeah.
So yeah, put it up there, because it's going to get in the way down there. Oh, they're not in. They're not in with no CP to burn. Oh! Hey, let's be honest, he should have enough to whack this off anyway. But
we'll try and get the biophagus in as well. Should be 9 away. Yeah,
he's in.
Well. And then, because of that, we're definitely going to just go in... we'll multi-charge with this guy as well.
I'll have a pistol to worry you. A las pistol.
That's fine.
Okay.
So 9, obviously, and probably another couple inches for that. No.
So 7 not in. The Steelers.
Steelers, might as well try. We'll say him as well.
Yeah.
Probably be 12 or something, but 7, 9.
Yeah. Well, make the Russ. Make the Russ. So we'll do las pistol at your dude. No. And then las pistol at your Steelers. No. Hitting no wound.
Cool.
At least he hit.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Right, and then these can't go like we said. So that's...
Yeah.
Any more charges? You're not charging me a little tank on a couple of wounds that you said. I think it'd be nuts.
Well, it's auto hits what you've got, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here's the thing though. You're going to shoot me next round anyway, so I might as well.
Yeah. Are you going to go for it? You can't feel the charge, but you might want to wrap around. That's what I'm thinking. You got a big distance. So, oh, there you go. There's an 11. So if he survives, we'll do some Overwatch off camera. Then his dudes will be able to get in. We just rolled this many flame hits. So we've got 10 will be wounding on 4s and 6 from the heavy flamers will be wounding on 5. So we'll get some more dice ready.
I'll tell you what for its position.
We'll come back. So he scored 9 wounds, 4 with the heavy flamer, 5 with the Inferno cannon. -1s, but you ignore -1s.
So it'll be 5 ups.
Yep. You're not 4 ups here for the truck.
Well, you might be right.
I think you'll be 4 up on a truck at least.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, so you passed that many, you failed 5, but he's got rugged.
6 ups. Nope.
Nah, so he's
gone
with all of them. Does he blow? Tom just readjusted his positioning.
Nah,
no, just because if he did blow up, he didn't want to risk doing his own guys. So that's good. At least we got rid of a meddlesome truck. But like you said, I was going to flame him anyway. And if he got in and managed to stop us, then it would have mean I couldn't fire my turn. But most of the action's down here.
Yeah.
Tom's already going to score loads for like his sniper killed the carrot. That's a point. He killed 3 units in the shooting phase for D3 points. If he gets extra units here to add, that's the no prisoners. So he's already got 3 for no prisoners, which is D3. So he scored 2d3 plus 1, plus a potential to knock it up to like d6. So, right, where you starting with your fighties?
I'm going to start by piling these in 3 into your tech priest.
Yeah.
He is a tech priest, right?
He is.
Was it not who was within it?
Right, so they're piled in.
Going first.
So we're going to have these 2 dudes against the tech priest, you said, and these 3 against the Russ.
So...
so Scythe and Talon's coming into this guy. Renders are going to go on the tank just to...
Yeah, so hitting on 3s.
Yeah, just out of range of the Primarch. Patriarch.
So only one miss, and then...
T4.
Pure Strength Talons, we get a reroll 1s. So I didn't miss anyway. T4, Strength 4, so looking for 4s. 3 wounds. And no minus because they were Silent Talons. Got him!
How many wounds has he got? 3?
No, he's on 2. Oh no, you're 3, yeah.
I'm going to CP one of those.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, he's alive.
Nice.
He's alive on a wound.
Well done.
Knocked me down to 10. Right. So 9 attacks coming in on the Russ. Hitting on 3s.
With Rending Claws.
With Rending Claws.
So, nope. And then...
Are they strength 4? Are they
strength 4.
5? Are they Twisted Helix?
No.
So strength 4. So 6 is to wound. Because it's T8. Oh, we got 2.
2 at minus... They'll be at -3.
Yeah, because it's 6s. So 6 ups. No, right. So 2 wounds. So we're down to 9 with the Russ so far.
Cool, that's them done.
I'm not paying to interrupt.
Right.
Actually, what I will do though, sorry, forgot to say, I'm going to heroically intervene with this guy at the end of the charge phase. They would have been too far away, I think.
Right. Also then...
Because I was tempted to heroically intervene into these.
Well, how far is that?
6 inch. He can do 6. He's warlord trait. So he's going to heroically intervene here because they'll not be able to attack him because they didn't declare him as a target of a charge. So you'll get
he can attack?
He can attack, yeah.
Right, okay.
So that was my I forgot to say it before, but my plan was to do that. Obviously, I'd have had the priest for extra bits and bobs.
Fair enough.
But he'll get a decent amount of attacks, and it's more importantly because they can't attack him, they'll not be able to fall back and shoot in your turn.
All right.
If you know what I mean, it's my turn next. I'll get to do it again, basically, without.
They're good in combat, man.
You don't get to attack me this turn.
I will next, though.
You will next turn. I know, that's what I'm saying. I have to do something to cut your numbers down.
To tie him up for that amount of time with all of those guys.
Or do I heroically intervene against your stealers then? Because I've got a lot of gunshots down here, I think. I don't know, I think he could kill 2 or 3 of them. Oh, you know what, let's just go against the stealers. Where was he? Because I have to do... Because the thing was, you wouldn't have been able to attack him.
3 away from him.
Look, I'll go in here, because if I'd done it, I'd have come round here and you wouldn't have got to him. And you've already done that, so... That was my... I did
say last though, right?
Well, yeah. Or if I paid to interrupt, I could go now. But I'm not going to bother. There's no point. You can't attack us.
Right. Okay. Here we go. Abominant. 3 attacks. 6s turn into extra attacks. And he's hitting on 3s.
Yeah. And he's got a bonus strength and an extra bonus strength because he's been souped up by the soup man who's next to him.
Take it back. He's hitting on 4s. Sorry.
Right. Okay.
Because it's hammer. Nothing.
No hits. And then you've got this dude.
Yeah, that's terrible. I'm absolutely good.
Hey, look, I had a terrible charge phase last time. I need you to have a terrible one this time.
Yeah, but he should at least hit once. Right, Biophagus. 3 attacks with his injector gourd. Unfortunately, he doesn't wound vehicles very well, but he's hitting on 3s.
2 hits.
Strength 3.
So 6 is to wound. No. I think that's all I'm doing, isn't it?
Terrible, yeah.
So I think I'm still in my top profile. I'll just go against the Genestealers. No hits. I need to check the Tech Priest.
Yeah.
So the Tech Priest got 2 attacks with the axe, hitting on 4s and 1 with the servo arm. The servo arm hits, which is a -1. Servo arm wounds, big minus, but you've got an invuln.
5 up. Fast and deadly.
Oh, past these fast and deadly. And then we've got this dude who is warlord trait, like I said. He can intervene 6. He gets the reroll failed hits in a turn in which he intervenes as well. Or charges. Right, so Straken has got 5 attacks because he gets +1 because he's himself. And he doesn't get to reroll 1s. Oh, he does because it's a first round in which he was charged or charged, so he's hit with them all.
I didn't charge, so you don't.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
And he's strength 7, 2's to wound, 4 wounds at -1, but you ignore the -1.
So 5 ups.
4 5-ups. Slices
1.
3 to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did get the, sorry, he does, because it's a heroic intervention or he was charged, etc, 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 he does get a reroll failed hit, so there's another wound come through, so he's killed another one. So I think that's, was that 5 or 4? 5?
No,
4?
4.
What's the leadership?
It'll be, it probably won't matter because they're next to the patriarch.
Alright, yes, it'll be fearless. But I think that's the end of your turn. Pretty prominent turn.
You know what? Apart from that fight phase, I've scored extremely high. So as long as I can survive, I think I might have you beat on points.
Well, basically, look, you've got 1 point there for lay low.
Yep.
Okay. Overwhelming firepower, you've got your 3. D3, sorry. So you can do D3 for that. For 1, that's good. But
2.
No prisoners, you've already got 3. You didn't kill any extra ones in the fight phase because you've got 3 for that. So that's D3 again. Another one. I need to get a score low there. So you may as well keep that. So that's 3 points his turn.
So I've been counting on
that. Could have been 7 points. That was brutal.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Luckily, so you're on 10. 10 to my 4. But I will get 2 for defend at the end of your turn. So that'll go 10 to 6.
No, because I killed you off with defend.
You didn't. That dude's still within 3, the Sarge. There's another troop unit which you couldn't get through, which is why I doubled up before rather than go around.
Well done.
So we go at 6 with 4 points behind. We do have Kingslayer. Let's draw some cards. Right, defend 3 and 6. 6 is there, which is probably not going to happen because that can't get there. He maybe could with an advance, but then he's got to stay alive. And let's be honest, you've got some sneaky assassins still to drop in. The Lehman Russ would probably target him. He'd probably die. And 3's right down here where a lot of stuff's piling in, not likely. So I'm going to gamble again with these and go for Master the Warp. Oh, I can only cast 2 powers. Well, anyway, Master the Warp, if I get it off, will be worth 2 points. They're all for me because I'm fighting in the corner now. So these guys have moved up. Straken stayed where he is. He's going to plasma pistol somebody, then probably order himself to attack in the shooting phase, fix bayonets, and attack again. He's just going to go mad. That's what he does, and that's cool. The Psychers have stayed still. A couple of guys have shuffled up here, but not the heavy guns. They fell back, and we healed the tank for 2 wounds. The Ogrins moved round first. Obviously, everything's been done in order, but just easier this way. This guy zipped round here. As you can see, all 3 squads landed down here, so we've got all the plasmas are in rapid fire of this unit. This flamer's moved around so it's within range of him, and the closest units are like characters and stuff anyway. That guy's moved up a little bit, so this guy is still closer, and the Russ is there. The thing that was over here has done its 90 degrees and come down now. It's obviously got characters everywhere, and it's in range of the Steelers and stuff like that to start lending some fire back. It can't see back to this unit now because there is a roof on there. Whew! Well, that took some doing. That definitely took some doing. Right, Psychic phase. You're on deny range. We're going to start with a smite. We're going to, from the guy at the left, I think the closest model is the Magus. We'll measure up. I'm going to CP it. It's a 5. It goes off. Are you going to attempt to deny?
I will. I'll do it with the mages.
Yeah. It's a 5. Yeah. It doesn't deny. It goes off. You've got to beat it.
I thought you had to equal it.
You've got to beat it for a deny.
Are you sure?
100% sure.
Okay.
D3 has 2 wounds on the Magus, but he's got an icon ward next to him.
So 2 6-ups.
Oh! Why do you even bother denying? Why even attempt it? Yeah.
Apologies.
Right, the next one I'm going to use... I've just totally forgot its name. I'm going to go and get its name. So the other guy is going to try the Psychic Maelstrom on your... Oh, they both got 3 wounds. On your Magus. Because I can target a character with this. You can target anybody with this one. So we need a 7. It goes off on an 8. His Patriarch is within deny range. It doesn't deny. So on
Are you sure?
100%. On a 2-up,
okay.
You suffer a mortal wound. Yep. And then it goes on a 3-up. No, so just 1 mortal wound.
6-up. Nope.
If your icon wall wasn't there, that would have been him dead. And obviously I'd CP'd in the Psychic phase, so I can't do all that wound roll. I would have done. Whew. Right, we're going to go into some shooty McShooties and see what we can do. Right, this time, this guy, all guns into that little moo-moo. So we've got 2d6 from the Inferno cannon. Right, I'm going to re-roll the 2. 8. Hey. And we've got d6 from the Heavy Flamer. 4. So 4 Heavy Flamers wounding on a 3. What? He ignores a -1 as well, doesn't he? And he's in cover. Yeah. Right, these ones wound on 2 though, so that's better. So that's 7 wounds.
7 wounds.
At -1.
And he gets a +1 to his save.
He gets +2, so he's on a 5, goes down to a 3 and ignores my -1. So he's on a 3.
3-ups.
Yeah. He tanked them all last time. He's tanked them all again. He's tanked about 23 up saves.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
That's very, very lucky.
These guys are going to shoot at the Genestealers. They are in range, we've measured. They're not in rapid fire range. For the orders, Straken is going to fix bayonets, so he's going to attack again. Just so we'll mention that anyway. And then the other one was the... What the heck did I put on? First rank, second rank fire on this unit, which we're then going to open up into the Steelers as well. So I'll start with the... Well, I don't have to... I'll do this unit because I said first rank, second rank fire into the Steelers. I can't remember how many dudes are there. 3, 6, 7... That's lots of dice, 4 shots each, and the die's got a Storm Bolter. So we'll do with the Sergeant, I'll roll the other one. So the Sergeant's hit, and he's got a wound. He's got a save from the Sergeant. He's killed the Genestealer, and we'll do the other las guns. So we've got this many hits, and 8 wounds.
8 5-ups?
Yeah.
Well, actually, hang on.
4-ups, your bomber's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stealer armor's on a 4, yeah. 8 4-ups.
AP...
AP dash.
AP nothing?
Yeah.
So 3-ups?
Yeah.
Sorry. Would the first one have been different then? You know how
no, it's a bolter.
So
but you rolled a 1, didn't you, Tyrannid?
Let's just count it. Who cares? Right, so 3-ups. 1, 2 dead.
They've got no feel, no pain or anything, them guys have. There's no one nearby. Nope. Right. Right, so we'll go with the back squad. We'll roll these off camera. No one was in rapid fire range anyway, so it's just going to be 10 shots into the Steelers. So 3 wounds from that squad, including the bolter from the Sergeant. We've dropped another 2 Genestealers. That's them gone.
Yep.
Phew. that's that done. We'll do a plasma pistol from Straken. Actually, I'll have to check if he fights and he can still shoot. I'm not sure about that with the order. Right, we're reading anyway. Obviously, what you're supposed to do is order, then activate it straight away. So the fixed bayonet says that the target, if he's within an inch, fights basically as though it was the fight phase.
I say so, yeah.
But it doesn't say he doesn't shoot still.
I think you can.
So we'll do a plasma pistol shot.
Right,
I'm not sure. Tom thinks he should shoot because it doesn't say it replaces his shooting.
Why wouldn't it?
I don't know. Right, so we'll do... Right, he's hit. I'm not overcharging. It is a wound. It's -3.
-3, so straight through.
And they're not in cover because some of the units are not, so he would
so
kill
just
one.
dead. Cool.
And then he didn't charge his turn and he didn't perform a heroic intervention, so he's just down to 4 attacks. He's hit with everything. He'll be wounding on 2s. He's got 3 wounds.
3 wounds, any minus?
Yeah, it's -1 I think for his thing. It might be -2 actually.
So,
let's check.
Yeah.
So -1.
Ignore that, it's just 5 ups.
Yeah.
So 3 5-ups. No, another 3 dead.
3 pop with him in the shooting phase, that's pretty good.
Got to. No, I've got to leave the leader.
I don't think we did a morale for them.
That's because they were fearless.
Yeah, fearless.
2.
Or was that the leader all the way over here?
Yeah, I know.
So we're doing a las pistol into the mag. The other side is closer to these, so he's not going to be able to reach anything. Missed. Keeps that simple. Right, the little scout sentinel down there is going to heavy flame at that guy.
Yeah.
So D6, 5, I'll keep that.
The little scout sentinel that could.
And hopefully he will. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
I'm throwing stuff everywhere.
Minus.
There is a -1.
-1, so it'll be 4 ups, right?
I think so. You're on 3 ups against the other tank. Because your 5 up save plus 2 for being in cover takes you down to 3. Then 3 because you ignore my -1. He's dropped another wound. 1. He's down to 1. He's down to 1.
You'll get him.
Get him eventually. Right. Right, let me have a little think now, because there's these guys with bombs. Well, I've got a bomb, or I could spend a CP to make them all through a bomb, which might be interesting. Right, so spend a CP on grenadiers for the Ogren. So they're going to throw their grenades. So basically, all of them can throw a grenade. We're going to go 3d6 grenades into the big fella, who's the closest.
Oh, the abominant.
Yeah, might as well.
That is T5, just by the way.
We're going to go for it anyway. So
sure?
Yeah, that's 14.
Sorry.
14 grenade shots. 804s. Oh, that's pretty poor. I think I got 2 hits. I think I got no wounds because it's T5. No. After all that.
Sorry.
That's alright. I didn't expect it.
No,
I've got these guns are going to go for them.
Yeah.
So just having a look around. So they're all sort of done around here. I've got the Tempestus squad still up there. The thingy. I've got a fair few things left to go. This guy. No, I'm going to start with 10 because just the plasmas are just in rapid fire range. So once you start removing these guys, they're going to be out. So this guy's 2 orders. We'll reroll 1s to hit on both squads. Okay. So we're going to overcook the plasmas from this squad first, front row, and go into the aberrants.
Cool.
So I have to do these one at a time. So the first guy hitting on 3s. You can reroll 1s. Good stuff. A 6 is an additional shot because of the Tempestus. You can reroll 1s. So he gets 2 hits anyway after all that. It took a while to get there. Next guy has got 2 hits. So that's 4 plasma hits. It's strength 8. Cool. Wounding on 2s.
Yep.
So we've got 3 wounds at -3.
So 3 wounds at -3.
And we'll do the other normal shots. So we've hit 3 times and an extra shot. We've hit 4 times, and these will wound on 5s because they're strength 3. And we've got another wound at -2, but we'll do them.
So they all go through.
Well, these are double damage. So there's 2 with double damage, 1 single damage.
How much damage?
They're 2 damage. So
it gets knocked down to 1 with the steel vigor.
All right. Okay. So anyway, that's 4 damage, and they all go through the same.
4 damage, but on a 5+, I ignore that because you went through my saves. So no saves, but like a feel no pain. 5+, feel no pain. So
3 go through.
3 go through. That's 1 dead, 1 on 1 wound. And what are you going to be charging from?
And we're going to rinse, repeat, but not overcook with a plasma. I don't think there's any point if it's knocking it down to 1 wound. Although, actually, no, we're going to play this sensibly.
It just knocks it down by 1.
By 1. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with this next, because if you start removing from the front, your abominant's going to be closer to the next unit to shoot.
Okay.
So, we're going to go 2d6 flame hits, or do I go him and burn your abominable? No. Yeah, we'll go this into your a bomb things, right? I'm going to reroll one of the 2s. So we've got 5 hits with the main gun. And we've got D6 heavy flamer hits, just one this time. Ooh, they all wound.
Nice.
And that wounds. They're all at -1, so 6 at -1.
6 at -1, I ignore the -1, so I get 6 5-up saves and then 6 feel no pain.
6 5-up, 5-ups.
Or whatever goes through. So 5-up saves.
What? So one's gone through. Can I kill the wounded one at least?
Let's see. 5-up feel no pain. Yes, you do.
That's the wounded one.
This guy
That's something.
That was pretty sick, yeah. That's very lucky.
You know what? Let's continue to hit them hard. So we'll go the same. Plasmas, rerolling ones, not overcooking. So we've got 3 hits. Normal guns, because I'm not in rapid fire. Rerolling ones. There's a 6. So I'll reroll that one for an extra shot, which doesn't generate extra shots. Just 1 at -2.
1 at -2, so that goes straight through. And what is it, 1 wound?
Yeah, just 1 damage.
That is on the aberrant.
Yeah. Just going for the same unit.
5 at feel no pain. No, another one's down to 1 wound. And I'll tell you what, I'll stick it on.
Which leaves me with options now, because there's this squad and the big flyer. Right, let's have a think. Right, so these guys are going to split, so we're going to go the heavy guns into the Magus, and the other half are going into the Icon Ward, which we've already said. Ooh, so 6s generate extra hits. Extra shots, I should say. Wow. So they all hit the Magus. They'll wound on 3s. So that's 7 wounds at -2.
7 wounds at -2.
And these are against the Icon Ward.
Straight through.
So they generate 2 extra shots. And these will wound on 4s because they're the normal, well, the hot shots. Ooh. And that's 3, 6, 9 against the Icon Ward. So we'll do the Icon Ward first. Because if he dies, I don't think your Magus is going to get any feel no painies.
You did declare it that way. Sorry.
No, I didn't, did I? I said Magus, didn't I? Do the Magus. I said the Magus
sure?
first. Yeah.
So it was 7.
Yeah.
7 and at -2, did you say?
-2, yeah.
So 7, that goes straight through, but I get 6 up feel no pains. He's dead.
It's a pretty decent attempt, though.
Yeah. And then the 9 against the
Icon Ward.
These were what?
-2. Hot shot las guns.
All of them?
Yeah.
Right. So they go straight through. He's dead.
You know what? I wish I had like overwhelming firepower. It's the kind of card would have brought me, maybe's brought me back into the game a little bit. Right, that went well. Even though I know it's a lot of firepower to put into units, but as I've seen, they weren't really doing much down here. The -2s actually might have helped a little bit, but I wouldn't have had as many shots. I wouldn't have had weight of fire, which leaves me with the big flyer. Now, I need to measure. Either way, there's a heavy bolter going into your sniper for the chance I'll hit him.
Right, yeah.
And then I'll measure and see what else is in range. Right, after all that measurement, we're going heavy bolter into the assassin. The reason we're measuring is actually these guys are closer, all the characters are closer still than the units. But we're going to go heavy bolter down here and we're going to go 40 shots into these guys. Nice. Try and kill them. So we'll do the heavy bolter first. So am I any extra minuses to hit you for being, or is it just
No, it's just these cover
right, so 4 ups. So we've got 1 hit. Please wound him. We do wound. It's a -1. So you got it.
4 up this one.
Right. You've got 3 up still, isn't
3
it?
up still.
Yeah! Yes! All the flames. He took 50 flame rounds to the head. That's how you kill an assassin. Right, I'm doing this bit off camera because it's 40 days. No, so no minus. We'll put 16 wounds on this unit. So he's looking for 4 ups, 5 ups.
16 4 ups and then 5 up feel no pains.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say you do a bad roll, but he's still pretty solid, that one.
3. Oh, 4
no,
ups,
4 ups are good, yeah, they're good.
And then 5 up feel no pains.
Oh my lord. So you've got, so one's dead and the wounded.
Dead. Yeah.
Well, there was a wounded one,
yeah,
and then
so
1,
dead.
isn't it?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And then this guy.
And I don't know how many that is that turned. 4, 5 of them, maybe?
Yes, 4 of them.
And the leadership, I'm guessing.
Need some morale, I'm guessing.
Are they fearless where they're in range of this guy?
This more than 6 inches away.
Oh, so it could be.
The acolytes were in, but aye.
Interesting. Right, charging McChargerson phase, because they're already in combat.
Sorry, when do I heroically intervene?
At the end of the charge phase.
Cool, go for it.
So that's what I said before when I was going to do it, and then we just moved on because we wanted to get around the rust and stuff.
Sorry.
So this unit are going to help Straken out. They're in. 7. We'll knock 2 down because they're going through a crater, so 5, but they're literally just coming in down here anyway. This unit might as well go for it because you can't overwatch. There's -2 going through a crater.
12,
They're not in. We're not going to use any rerolls there. These guys are going to charge. They've got no overwatch, right?
Nope.
They're going to charge all these 3 units.
Okay.
See what we get.
Pistol shot.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, they're definitely in because all I really want to do is contact round here.
enough.
So I'm going to keep that at 7.
That was the only intervention I was thinking.
Yeah, well, I thought you might do, but I just wanted to tie them up without getting other guys in. So we'll move these bodies in and see where we end up with the edge of shot. Happy with the way the shooting phase went, but just a shame I didn't have like overwhelming firepower or something. That would have been sweet.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to start with the Bulgarins. 4 attacks from the leader, 3 attacks from each of the guys, going all into the abominant. They all get an extra attack because it's a turn in which they're charged.
Yep.
And they're all within an inch or within an inch of an inch, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so 3s. Ooh, it's a good job I went all into you, I think, because I don't think I'm going to kill you. And what, I think your toughness 5 on you, but
yeah,
it's going to be 3s to wound anyway. So we've got 6 wounds at -1.
6 wounds.
And it would be 2 damage, but he knocks it down, doesn't he, by 1?
6
to a
wounds
minimum
at
of 1.
Yeah, it is, so 6 5-ups.
Yep. He's made 2, and then he's got 5 ups again.
Yeah, 5-up, feel no pains. So
He's made 2, so he's just got 2 wounds, very nice.
Not bad. Now 3.
Moving swiftly on.
Oh, sorry, so I've just remembered something. The biophagus thing, should have, this might change a lot actually. On a roll of a 1, it suffers, it's slain, so it's fine, sorry.
What's this for? Oh, for the
When I
creature.
did the thing,
Right, yeah, I get you.
I should have done it when I
get
got
you.
the power buff.
Right, so we're going to go for the Catachans now anyway. So we've got 6 normal guys.
Yep.
And we've got a sergeant who's got a chainsword. Now these are within range of Straken, who gives everybody an extra attack. So we've got an extra 1 for the sergeant and an extra 6 attacks on the guys. Because they are Catachan. Because they're Catachan, they've got big muscles, so they are strength 4. So we're looking for 3s. Actually, it might be 4s there for a guard. I think it's 4s.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4s.
Golly gosh.
I need to check if the reroll hits for the units that are within 6 of them as well.
Yeah.
But we'll do it in a second anyway because it's 3s to wound. It's got 5 wounds on these guys. Strength 4 because I'm Catachan, got bigger muscles.
Yeah, 3s to wound, yeah.
It's the reason I charge. I thought I'd get in there and start smacking
So
some
any
stuff.
minus?
No minus.
5 4-ups. 1 dead.
1. Yeah.
That's your boy, Strak.
Yeah. So me moving on now. So he wasn't charged. So it's Strak attack.
Strak attack.
So he's going in.
Going again.
Going again. He's hit 3 times. He's wounded twice. I'm tempted to use a CP. How many of these have died this turn? I haven't used a CP in the fight phase.
They're still fearless.
Are they?
Yeah.
So it's not really going to make any difference, is it?
I mean, killing 1 more might. I don't know. It's up to you.
Let's use 1. Yeah. So he's got 3 wounds.
3. Any minus? On
Yeah,
them?
I keep saying -1, then I keep forgetting.
Yeah. So
Pretty
3
sure
5-ups. No, kill 3. There you
Yes, very good. That paid it off. You can knock me down a command point down to 7.
Yes.
So you have to take 3 off, and then you can get the pale in and do some fights back.
So actually,
just to point out, Tom's took off the leader who was miles away. Yeah, just pale in which way you want towards the closest. Yeah. So what he's going to do, he's going to leave these guys here to be fearless because they've lost 8, I think, this turn.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he doesn't want to lose any more. So it looks like he's going to have the option of 1 has to attack this unit, and these 3 can go here or the unit, whichever he wants.
Doesn't matter. All going into your wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You've got the choice to go either in. So I think he's going to go for Straken.
They've got to. So 2 attacks each. I'll be using the Rending Claws, and then I also get 3 Cultist Knife attacks as well. So we'll start with the Rending Claws, hitting on 3s.
Yep, we'll go for it. I'm just trying to. These guys have all fell over.
Alright, we got 4 through there.
Yep.
Strength 4.
T4 for Straken. He's a hard boy.
4s.
Oh, he's not that hard. You got 3 wounds.
So the 6 is because it's a Rending Claw. It's
-3.
4.
-4. So he's got no save on that one.
And then there's
2
others.
at minus
-1.
-1. So 2 4-ups. So he's made 1. So he's took 2 wounds. He's down to 2.
Then 3 Cultist Knife attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one guy over there who can fight you.
Yeah, fight you. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
3 cultist attacks. 3 hitting on 3. Sorry. Nah, nothing. Then the other guy.
The guy down here
is 2 rending claw attacks. He's hit both times. Strength 4 there.
Yeah, 3s. Yeah, 3s to wound.
2
wounds, no, just minus one. So 6s. Oh, 1 saved.
Nice. And then his cultist knife attack. He misses.
Misses. So I'll not owe you a morale on there. You're within here, so that's fine for morale. You've got some attacks back down here.
You got a big boy. 4s.
3 attacks hitting on 4s.
6s turn into extra hits. They don't count. It's not re-rolls. It's just like an extra hit. So
he's hit all this
3
time.
times.
That makes a big difference from that.
That is pretty huge because he is now strength.
He got
hit,
plus
hit
2, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but he's also times 2 with this.
So he'll be wounding on 3. Or he's strength 8 normally.
No, he's strength 8 because of the powers that went off, and he's twisted helix.
So he's up to 16.
He's times 2, so he's 16.
So he's wounding on 2s.
2s. And the minimum damage for this is 3.
Yeah, so you'll kill an Ogren every time he hits one. So he's got 2.
Drop one.
You got no CP to steal that back, have you? What's the minus?
The minus is -3.
-3, so we've got slab shield, so we're looking for 5 ups. No, we don't save any. Right. I've used the CP in the fight phase. Yes, because Straken used one, didn't he?
I'll try to get that back. I do.
You do get it back. So, but that will kill 2 Ogrins if it's a flat 3 damage. The wounded one and that guy.
Well, it's minimum 3, but it's D6 damage.
Just the first one kills the first one. He had 2 wounds. The next one's got 3 wounds. He's dead.
Yeah.
And then you've got your
Biophagus to attack. In on 3s.
Yeah, Biophagus 3 attacks. He's hit once.
Yep. He always wounds on a 2
against infantry. Is it?
So he does.
So it is a wound. Is there any minus?
D6. Hang on, sorry. If a character, they're not a character.
No.
So it's just it's no AP.
So he saved. Got a 2-up save. So 4 to a standstill down there. The leadership of the leader has 8, so they'll not need a morale check. But I think that's it. That's the end of the fight phase.
I lost 4 aberrants.
Yeah.
So their leadership is.
Is that why you're keeping this CP for this roll?
Well, I guess I've just got one back. So their leadership is 7.
So 4. That would be 9. You'd lose 2. You could re-roll, get worse or get better.
We'll give it a go. Well, yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
I think we've got to keep as many of them as possible.
I need you to roll a 6.
Yeah, come on.
It's a 2 plus 4 is 6, so the fine leadership's good. Tom's out of CP, which I give him for free. Right, let's have a look at my points.
If I spend it, do I roll to get? No, I already got one back.
You got one back that turn.
Ignore me.
So we do Master the Warp for 2 points because we did that was our double gambit. And we haven't got Kingslayer yet. So I think I'm on 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 to your 10. As I move into your turn 3.
Should we want to see the cards?
Right, so Tom's cards, his newies. Secure 6, Defend 6, and Psychological Fail and Morale Check. Well, they're all doable, I think, because look.
6 is here.
So secure and defend that. For me, obviously, there's a flare. It depends. If you want to keep them, it means that's a pretty target to get rid of, because if he comes round, starts flaming guys.
Well,
you could choose to ditch him though. You could ditch Psychological Warfare and Defend 6 and just get the point for secure. It's up to you, because it's all about a tactical gambit. So
I'll have a think.
Let him have a think, because obviously I've got a lot more bodies on the field than he has now, but he's 2 points in the lead.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 points in the lead, and his cards are doable. Definitely 1, potentially 3, maybe he's even 4 points. So he could get another big jump with just those cards, or he could gamble. Something big could come up. I'm not going to curse it, but it could come up, and then it could catapult you catastrophically into the lead. So we'll just see what he wants to do. So Tom's going to keep it, I think, because he's got a unit of 2 and a character there. Obviously looking at a lot of distances. This guy couldn't get round to see through any of the windows. This guy, even if he drops into hover, couldn't get down. He's too high up to see through any of the windows. Both those units can, because there's like a doorway through here that Tom's looking at now, but they'd have to, not now, they'd have to get down and move.
Really close, yeah.
Well, they'd be within range because they've got 24 inches on their guns and 18, but it would mean both these units having to move down off here, looking through this doorway, and then let's be honest, you'd be in cover
Can't target the character either.
I can't yet. I'd have to exactly. So I'd have to somehow have one unit kill both the guys, then get onto the character. It's a big ask. It's a very, very big ask. So he's going to keep his cards. He's going to move some units, bring his last little assassin in, and see where we end up there.
Nah.
Right. So the movement phase is done. These guys have stayed still because otherwise they'd have to. They can't, move. They're in combat. This guy's dropped in perfect ambush style, just over 4 inches away from the Warlord. Patriarch has moved up. These guys have shuffled up. This Bio-Just dude, obviously, at the end of the phase is going to tickle these guys with some medicine.
We might as well do it now. So on a roll of a 1, one of them dies. No, they're fine. And then on the table, I'll roll it. So on a 5, I think that's +1 attack.
I think it's the last one, the first one, 1 and 2 was strength. So it'll be whatever the other ones was. And these guys basically in here, I was showed before, they just shuffled right in on the edge as much as could, which is what the cult are good at.
Yes, that's +1 attacks.
So +1 attacks. Right, so they're on +1 attack. Right. As we go into the Schneigig phase.
Yes, right, we'll start off. We will, with this fella here, we are going to...
Has his chair got wheels?
Yeah.
Because he's moving pretty fast in a throne. He's literally dragging a throne around.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he doesn't care.
Yeah. It's got little gribblies squashed underneath.
He's going to start with Might from Beyond. I'm going to put it onto this guy this time.
Yeah.
Because these are powered up now. So onto the Actually, no. You know what? We put Might from Beyond onto himself.
Yeah. Soup him up, man.
Yeah. Let's do it. So he's got biomorph adaptation anyway. No, onto this guy because he needs more attacks because he's whatever. Let's go for it.
Okay.
It's went off.
You can cast 2 powers, can't you?
He can, yes.
I might as well try and deny because I've got 2 denies, so I don't, so it goes off.
So Might from Beyond on the Abominant, and then we're going to do a Mental Onslaught onto this tank.
Yeah.
So looking for a 6. Nope.
It's a Perils. D3 mortal wounds.
D3 mortal wounds.
For 2
on himself. Yikes. Ouch.
I will try and deny, but I'd rather you kept the peril.
So he is down to 6.
Nice. That's a good start for me.
Oh, I guess. Not bad.
Right.
Not bad.
Oh, you know what? I've just thought you can shoot your pistols in combat.
I know. You didn't think that?
No, I just thought about it now because I forgot the flamers are pistol weapons.
And flamers, yeah. Yeah, they're definitely going to do that.
Excellent. That should be interesting.
Why don't we start with that then? So I guess we'll put...
Well, 3 can go Straken and the other 3 will have to be that unit. Because it's the only thing within range and they can't target the character.
6 inch range, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That unit's closer to him for these 3 guys, isn't it?
I think I'd rather take out your squad.
So, alright, yeah. That's what I mean. They're going to all go into the troops of the one because you've got enough stuff here to kill him, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But that's what I meant. If those 3 wanted to, they could shoot his, but those 3 have to go them. So you can just go in 6 guys into the what's left of my troop unit.
Yeah, so 6, D6.
Yeah. We'll see how many shots you get and then we'll come back with
nice. 15.
22?
Yeah, 22.
22,
yeah,
right. Well, just roll the dice and then I'll take a grab of it because there's lots, that many. Wounding on 4s. And I did spend a CP to get an extra 1 to my save. Right, so the bonus of the save, I actually only dropped 2 guys. Actually, if that was on Straken, he would have only dropped a wound. So he wouldn't have, that was with all of them, so he wouldn't have died.
Killing a couple of them.
Going to make sure I don't take off the sword. He's the guy with the big sword. Oh, there he is. Right, okay. That's fine. 2 guys gone.
Right, cool. We will shoot this.
Pistol in the Ogren is a miss.
Yep, was worth a try.
Definitely worth a try.
He doesn't have a gun.
I think.
They can't see anyone.
No, they're well hidden. They've definitely.
I think.
The Russ.
I think I'm going to try taking that out.
Yeah.
So we'll put the bolters if they can reach into there.
Oh, your heavy bolter should reach over there. If not, you're going to shoot them into that. So we'll just. 36 inches should definitely reach over there.
We'll do the bolters first into these guys. So 3 hits.
Yeah, the 3's to wound.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. 3 at -1.
Yep.
Should have saved it for this squad. So I've got 4 ups, 3 ups in cover, back to 3 ups, back to 4 ups, sorry, I mean for the -1.
Yep.
So we'll drop 2 guys.
Cool. And then 2d6 battle cannons.
Yeah, just take 2 guys off.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6.
And was this going into the fly? Oh, the tank.
Yeah. It's the closest thing I could maybe hurt these or something.
Yeah, go on then. So you're hitting on 4s?
4s.
Nice.
Canny.
Well, average. 3. It looked better there.
It did. And then...
It's 3's to wound.
3's to wound.
Oh, just 1.
Just 1.
Minus 2.
Minus 2.
Yeah. 5 up. No.
D3.
2 damage. Okay, he's down to 9.
And the las cannon hits.
Wounds. We need a 6 up. We saved last time. No.
6 D6 damage.
Yeah.
4 damage.
So he's down to 5 wounds. I believe. Right. Okay. Aberrants first.
Aberrants are going to charge first. They're going to declare Ogren, your warlord, the tech priest, and the tank.
Well, you're probably going to get it out. So I'm going to spend the points on defensive gunners.
We'll see.
No. 4 inches.
I think probably get these two. Maybe be
well, you'll definitely be able to tag the Ogren.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We'll have a measure, see what you get, because you've got no CP anyway. So what I'll do is we'll do the Overwatch and see where you want to end up. Right, so we've got some hits. Tom made actually...
pretty good save
3 feel no pain saves, I think. So
yeah, my bestial vigor.
So that's good. So 4 inches, just in case people won't. We'll get him within an inch of him. Then if he's clever and tags in, he'll get a guy around here and then another guy. So you should be able to get 2 guys onto this and then the rest sort of fiddle around. So we'll let him move those in and then do another charge somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. When do you pile in? It's when you attack, isn't it?
It's you pile in when you attack. So he can go in, but he could go in round here.
But he's not tagged
he's
yet.
not tagged yet, no.
So
but I can't use defensive gunners again. So if I do Overwatch, it will be 6s. And I rolled pretty abysmally last time.
Right, we'll do it again. I'm going to say this guy is going to charge, not the Ogren, but... Well, I might as well, just in case.
It's worth being in mind, because you're going through a crater as well, you're -2 on your charge distance.
Well then, yeah.
It's the same like with these guys, that's why they needed, these
say
ones.
them as well.
Yeah.
We'll say that.
So you're just going everybody within 12.
Yes.
So are both these within 12 or just one?
No, both are. Definitely.
Both, yeah, so everybody within 12, okay. That makes it easier for Overwatch. Roll your dice. So, and a -2 on it because you're going through a crater, so see what you get. So you've got a 7.
7, yeah.
7, and we'll do a bucket load of Overwatch. We need to get this on camera because we've got 2 hits with the heavy bolters on 6s and wounded him. And Tom, you feel both saves?
Yeah, I did, but I made a mistake. He doesn't have 8 wounds to start. He has 6, so he's down to 2.
Then we got
to make 2 more saves now.
Well, we got 4 hits with the main gun.
2 more now to save.
Is it?
Yeah, you just said it was 2.
No, 2 from the heavy bolter, and you failed the saves, didn't you? And then we've got 4 hits with a Punisher cannon on 6s. We've got 4 wounds because he is T5.
Minus?
No minus on this one, no.
Okay, so 3 up.
So 3 up saves, he's got 2 wounds left. Did I get him? Oh, it's Kingslayer. I've got Kingslayer, man! That's Kingslayer! Oh, that's big. That's big. That may just put me back. Tom's... He's spitting. He's absolutely spitting in the corner. Oh, that's... You know what it is? I had a bad charge. You needed an extra couple of inches there because he would have been tagged. Humongous.
Right, the assassin's going to come in just your warlord.
He's going to fail now. Yes, he did. He's failed because he's got to go through a crater, which is -2. So he's got a 2-inch charge. The God are going to win. We can sense it. Straken is in combat. It's all going well. I'll whiff everything now and you'll stormroller us. But I needed that because that's D3 points at the end of your turn, which could potentially bump me back up. You're 10-8, isn't it?
Yikes. Yeah.
But you're going to score big over here because you've got at least once. You're 11-8 and then you started to defend it as well. Big.
Right.
Big. Right. Pile-ins. So obviously your Barons are the only unit that made the charge.
So they'll start first.
So we'll then pile in there.
Right. Let's do well here, hopefully. Okay, we'll do these 3.
Right.
Augie.
3 on an Ogren.
Well, no. An inch? I don't know.
I think you're going to have to do 3 onto an Ogren and 2 onto either 1 onto there and 1 onto there or 2 onto both the things.
What's going to happen. Right, so 3 into the
You're going 2 onto the tank. Or you're going 1 onto the guy and 1 onto the tank.
The guy, I just want to take stuff out.
Yeah.
Right,
he could heal the tank as well, it's a smart move. So,
so because they got the +1 attack, they now have 3 attacks each.
Very nice.
So those 3 have 9 attacks and 6s because of the Abominant turn into extra attacks. And I'm going to use, well, they're using their power picks. So hit on 3s, let's go. That's canny.
That is pretty good.
Not bad.
6
Those
hits.
6s turn into 2 more.
2 extra hits, yeah.
And then the power picks are strength 5. What's the Ogren?
T5.
T5, so 4s.
Yeah, I thought you'd be stronger.
No, it's just it's the hammers that are stronger. It's the power picks thingy. So 4s, 2.
2 at minus.
At -2.
-2. So we're looking for 4 ups on the Oggy. Or he's dropped them both. Are they just single damage?
They are D3.
Oh.
He's
dead.
Sweet.
Dead.
That was their job done. Then we'll do the one guy against your tech priest.
Yep.
So he's got 3 attacks also, hitting on 3s. 2.
Yeah, and T3 here, so 3s.
Strength 5, so 3s.
1.
1.
-2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So 5 up. Oh, he saved.
He's saved, but I also get to make a rending claw attack as well.
Yeah.
So hitting on 3s.
Hits.
Strength 5.
3s.
That doesn't
Oh, he's going to survive!
Still
Unless a
alive.
tank blows up and kills him. Which would be irony for a tech priest.
Can you say one melee weapon goes into something and one melee weapon goes into another?
Yeah, you can split your attacks.
Okay, right, we'll start with this guy now. He's going to put his rending claw attack into this
and,
guy. Can you do that with the improvised weapon?
I'll let you check.
Anyway.
Right, so Tom's just saying he can't anyway because he
Can't
doesn't
do
have a
it.
rending claw because he hasn't got a power pick. He's got obviously the street sign.
He's got the street sign and he can make 2 hit rolls for each attack he has. So he can make 6 attacks.
Yeah.
He's hitting on 3s.
Yes. Ooh.
6s turn into extra attacks.
There's
so
3
an
misses
extra
there.
attack.
Yeah. So 4 hits.
4 hits, he's strength 10 because it's times 2.
Yeah, so 3s.
3s.
4 wounds.
4 wounds at minus.
Or was that 3
1.
wounds or 4 wounds?
3 wounds,
Three.
so -1.
Right, so 3 4-ups. We saved 2 with a tank.
2 damage.
2, so he drops them down to 9. That's big because my tech marine's like, I said deny he'd be able to heal the tank. That was a surprise.
Right, they will now consolidate, yeah?
Yeah, do you consolidate now and then you get to nominate a unit. So it means these guys won't be attacking, but obviously there's nothing wrong there for them to kill, which is good for me because it opens them up to shooties. And then you get to choose
These
a unit
guys-
unless I pay 2 CP, which I'm going to because he's on 2 wounds left, my warlord. So he will be on 4 attacks.
I'm going to try and steal those. Nope.
You don't get them.
Nope.
And he was charged.
Yeah.
So he's got 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. It's 3 at -1, 2 damage each.
So 3 5-up saves. Save 1, 2 dead.
Drop 2, yeah.
We'll take this one and this one.
Oh, did I miss with any? I missed off 1 because I get a reroll failed hits.
Okay.
So yeah, he hit that one and done another wound, so another save.
5-up.
Because it's on a turn in which he charged or was charged.
Okay.
And we're just talking about this before, he was charged or declared as a target of a charge. And the unit that did as well are in combat with another unit, but not necessarily him. So he was charged about 5 times.
Okay, so 6 attacks into your warlord.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd do it here, because you're coming at him.
3 hits.
Do you get extra knives or something as well?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I'll finish these first. Running claws. Strength 4.
Yeah, it's 4s to wound.
4s.
1 wound. At -1, wasn't it? Because it wasn't a 6. So 4 up. No, he's took a wound. He's down to 1.
3 cultist knives.
1 hit. No wounds. He's alive still.
I'm going to call it there. Because
You're kidding. You're like points ahead.
done. That's done. I'm not going to kill anything else. And they're just going to get flamed, shredded.
I'll tell you what we'll
That's
do. We'll finish the combat rules here off camera and stuff. We'll have a look at the cards. Because if your cards are a lot better than mine, you technically got. We'll see how many points you get. You're going to get 2 for the defend at the end of my turn, I think, and another point. So you're going to go 3 ahead. It'll depend on. Honestly, it depends on the cards. Because if I get a duff draw,
No.
I'll not be able to catch you.
Dude.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm just curious to see what the cards are. I think I've did ridiculously well down here.
Yeah, I did ridiculously badly.
Yeah, 2 turns of bad charging and bad attacking. It's cost you. But my turn, I can't shoot this again. It's silenced.
Yeah,
I've got a
you've
few
3
dudes.
full squads of them. You got a full squad of these. They're gonna. He's shredding people left, right, and centre. He get knocked out of the sky. Come on.
I think so. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to pause it off. We're going to have a little play around.
Okay.
See what happens. Tom's given up way too easy, in my opinion.
Well,
but
I just want to get home from my dog now. I just want to go give her a cuddle after that.
an emotional time.
I know. Wrong time, I think.
Right. We played it through quickly. I know
Yeah.
Tom wasn't keen. Basically, the next sort of cards were a bit harsh.
It was rough.
After that, though, it was pretty close. So basically, I drew Supremacy, and I rolled a 1, so I got a 1 for it. But I did get 3 for the Kingslayer.
Yeah.
I got stuff like Blood and Guts, which I got for killing his assassin guy.
4 for Kingslayer, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, plus for the Warlord, 3
yeah.
plus 1. And then Priority Orders we couldn't do. Behind enemy lines we got. Basically, we ended up, this sort of thing pushed up here. His guys were still in here. I hadn't even rolled to shoot with these guys yet. So say I maybe killed the two dudes there, but he was still at a character, so you'd score the defend. We obviously played up 2 turns. This just parked itself there so that it then meant 6 if it come up again wasn't scoreable for him. And if I died, obviously there's some mortal woundage to come around here and wound people. We pushed up with the other tanks. The flyer dropped into hover. I hadn't even rolled for it to shoot. But obviously it would have peppered their Lehman Russ for a couple of turns. These guys, like I said, just left them still, but they would have come down. And these guys just mopped up, really. There was so much firepower with a couple of smites, first rank, second rank fire. These guys, it did overwhelm them. I did say don't give up, but then Tom's cards weren't fantastic either. They weren't fantastic either. But score-wise, in the end, let's say 2 points. I won by 2.
It was fairly close on points, but I just think I had nothing to get back. Do you know what I mean? Nothing to get us back in it.
My cards weren't, apart from that round there, the Supremacy one, they're not that good. But what we found, like you said, that card needed to come up for you realistically, and it didn't. And then the other one was Secure 2, which is all the way around here, which the flyer dropped down on. The Lehman Russ would have to come round and kill a flyer with all its guns hitting on 5. I wasn't flying at that time, but you'd still be hitting on 5s, and there was a lot to ask for. And like I said, with 46 strength, 5 shots, we hadn't resolved against it.
I think you probably would have at least knocked it down so that it couldn't have even tried to get on any of them.
Maybe it's because, and again, like I said, these would do the hotshot volley guns once it got closer. Maybe say I halved its wounds or whatever. I just think, you didn't have the units to then pull enough points back, so in the end I'd have been a couple of points ahead at any stage. But I said that would get brutal. I'm honestly surprised I've got as much left.
I just didn't. Nothing that could have killed your stuff.
Killed your stuff. The stuff
didn't even get a chance to.
Yeah, the Ogrins died like.
Ogrins went down pretty easy, but they were 3 things out of look at how much is left.
I know you whiffed against the tank every time against that Lehman Russ.
How that Tech Priest and your Warlord is still alive,
on a wound.
I do not know, and it hurts.
on a wound as well. Actually, you know what it is? This guy.
Absolutely, yeah.
He done what he should do today, which is great. Like, he's an absolute combat monster.
An entire unit of acolytes from doing anything worthwhile. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Apart from that one squad.
Which funny because when we're doing it down here, I was like, keep it as a thingy, like looking for 6 inches, and the acolytes were like 5.5 inches. The Steelers were 6 inches, humming and hawing. But obviously he's got to go towards the nearest unit anyway, so you have to. Tom's flipped the table.
That's just solidifying.
But yeah, that was a move I probably wouldn't have normally done. But he got in, he started chopping them to bits, and then when you had your flamer pistols in the shooting phase, I was like, oh, he's melted here. But then.
How is he still alive?
Don't know.
Because he's a badass.
By the grace of the Emperor. The Emperor definitely protected the day.
Of the Emperor, indeed.
But I don't know about the viewers, I thought your army looked absolutely stunning on that table.
I thought they looked perfect for it.
Sort of the colours there match it.
Rusted Claw desert guys as well, so it was like
super
spot
cool.
on. If they'd only performed as well as they looked, maybe.
It's funny because I don't think I took a great list. I took a fun list. I actually enjoyed playing it because it was sort of like elements to come and get in your face and elements to hold stuff, but I knew against your stuff I wasn't going to be able to hold it for long. You're going to come smashing into us with Genestealers, but Genestealers died pretty quick. There's only 5.
They were a late edition, if I'm honest.
There was only 5, and to be honest, the big thing, which I wish we caught it on camera as it happened, was the Patriarch's slow slumber charge, which into the Lehman Russ, which the Aberrants didn't tag by 1 inch, was it? Or 2 inches?
Yeah.
But then you flip back to my turn and I missed that charge with CPs on everybody. You know what I mean? Like, to pin the Magus down there and stuff. It was a mess. It was a fight. That was excellent though. That was really cool. It's good to have some guard units left alive, I tell you. Like troops, normally all the meat is gone, and you're just left with the odd little couple of wounds on tanks and stuff. But I think this guy might have been alive till the latter stages when they got in. But that was good. I tell you what as well, what was big, your D3 rolls have won 3 times on points.
I think I would have kept going if I'd made those points.
Yeah,
if I was ahead on points, definitely worth a try.
Do you know what it is? That gave me hope. That's what it was. You put hope into the Imperium. Because I thought that's game over. When you drew those cards and it was 3, and the way they were going, I was like, this is going to catapult you like 9, 10 points into the front. But the Imperium, you give a sniff of hope, and they took it with both hands. Well, Straken did a cybernetic hand, a bionic hand,
Gross
and a normal
humans.
hand. Who needs 4 arms, eh? Who needs 4 arms?
They just get in the way, apparently.
Well, they've got big biceps, they don't use 4 arms.
Right, that's it.
But no, that was cool. That was a
It
game.
was good fun. Apart from that one moment where I wanted to go, throw myself off a bridge, but the rest of it was class. Love it, absolutely loved it. And this terrain looks class. I think it was perfect for this.
Yeah, it does. That's what. So when I spotted it, I knew especially because I like using the Talon and stuff. Like, I think it lends itself well to human size stuff a lot better, and it just looks cool. Like getting in it and stuff. I know we didn't see, but there's like little terminals and stuff and little corridors and bits and bobs. Like in there, you can sort of see, and it just looked cool when the colour in there. It looks like where they should be.
Definitely.
Messing around with all these
plants.
plants.
The in there with his little table and everything.
Exactly.
It's exactly what.
Little picnic table was already set up. It was ready to go. Right, hopefully Tom's got some good picks, some good stills, because I always forget to take them when I'm recording.
Yeah, I got a few.
But final score, we'll call it, what was it, 12-10? Keep it simple.
I was on 11, so I think you were on about 13, 14.
Called it a couple of points ahead.
Yeah, definitely.
So in this first, because we've been wanting to run one for ages, cult against the sort of, ongoing campaign. The Imperium pushed them off.
Brother against brother.
Yeah.
And brother won, I guess.
Brother won, yeah. Brothers can't lose if it's brother against brother. Mother won. Papa Emperor won this day. Very honestly, that was scary though. I didn't think that was pivotal. I can't even explain how pivotal you rolling 3 1s was on the victory points, because I know my cards there. I don't think I could have caught up.
No,
it would
not. Even if I was getting like the extra 2.
I would have been pushed so much to my limit to try and do it that I know from experience playing loads of games that I would have failed by a point or 2, and that was huge. And the Kingslayer card coming in on Overwatch, rolling the 3 on that as well. That was big.
Don't bring it up, Dave.
Yeah.
Don't bring it up.
You know when you charged Lehman Russ and you were an inch away with the guys that you bounced, and I killed you in Overwatch. Yeah, that was good. You know the Overwatch bit that we're talking about, when you sort of down here and you couldn't really feel the charge. I wonder how many times that's happened in games. How many times do you think that happened in games where someone's charged a vehicle or something?
Definitely.
And like that las cannon hits you and just pops your brains.
Brutal.
Well, that was cool. So anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed it. Scenery is really cool.
Yeah.
I recommend getting it. It does look a bit mismatched sometimes when you bring it against like thicker plastic scenery. But like I said, if you keep half of it down here and bleed this way, it sort of works really well.
I think it looks good.
And like I love the little like entry ramps and stuff, the way they can come in and come down and pop them out, all this kind of stuff. And then I know we haven't put a floor plan on this one, but the floor plan's on this one, which looks really cool. Like you said, the little terminals, and he was in there, wasn't he, on his picnic table? So the Stormtroopers did alright. They normally don't do anything, but they did okay today. They killed some characters, put a bit of pressure on.
Yeah, I think just shredding a few infantry here and there, thinning out numbers. It's really good against cult if you want to beat them. Just thin out their numbers and you.
I tell you what though, that ignore the -1 is so good.
Oh yeah,
it's so good.
It just makes them survive because they're.
It does, because
weak.
If you didn't have that, you would have been.
In fact, I've been cheating, Dean.
Have you?
Yeah, because those aberrants were twisted helix, so they wouldn't have been getting those.
Well, they would have just died quicker.
Exactly.
So it wouldn't. I don't think it would have made a big difference in terms of where I was moving or what I was shooting.
No, well.
But.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have done. They would have just, I mean, God, you'll make some amazing feel no pain rolls anyway with them. And that little sniper dude hovering in there.
Yeah. He's the only guy who did anything.
Tanking about 20 flamer wounds. He's obviously wearing some sort of flame retardant cape.
Got a sweet cape, that's what it is.
Right, we'll get this packed away, get another cup of coffee, and we'll see everyone soon.